All right. What is up, everyone? OG over here from PlayerEssence. Welcome to another PlayerEssence Cross Nintendo. And there's something that I want to address right off the bat. Universal One, you do not need to do timestamps. I take the time to create timestamps within the video. I've been seeing that you've been doing it, but there's the first thing you see after the intro is timestamps. It takes me sometimes it takes me up to 10 minutes to make those stupid timestamps because I forget to mark my spots, and then I have to go back and look and then create the font and create the little border, make it a little bit of the occupancy to make it to where it's kind of see-through, put my logo, put shadows on the logo, put it on there, size it up correctly. I take 10 to 15 minutes or 7 minutes or however long it takes me to make timestamps. You do not need to make timestamps. It's in the video. They're all in the video. You're nullifying my work, Universal One. There's no need for you to make timestamps. No, somebody doesn't need to wait for you to make timestamps in the comment section. When I make timestamps in the video, I take the time to make timestamps. So please, Universal One, you don't need to make timestamps. I put it in the video there. We're good. We're good. No need to make time. You don't have to apologize. I just find it funny that you're apologizing. The timestamps are in the video. Somebody can easily see the time. I usually only do 3 topics. Sometimes I only do 2 topics. You see a topic that you like, you click on the little bar as far as where the time is, and you're good. Timestamps are good, so we're good there. We're good. We're good. We're good. It's like the reason why I'm saying that is because everyone complained that I don't put timestamps. So then I'm like, okay, let me take the time to put timestamps. And then as soon as I start putting timestamps, Universal One says, oh, hey guys, timestamp man here. And I'm like, ah! Why weren't you there all those other times where I needed timestamps and there was no timestamps? As soon as I start making timestamps in my videos, Universal One says, oh, let me go ahead and put timestamps in the comment section. So that's all I gotta say, man. It's just like, I think it's time to put the timestamps. So don't worry about it, Universal One. Don't worry about it. Everyone has seen the timestamps in there. And like I said, it seems like it wouldn't take a long time, but it takes annoyingly long. Like to me, something like timestamps should take like a minute, but it doesn't take a minute. Sometimes it can take up to 10 minutes, you know. And if I'm being really slow or being really picky, it can take up to 11 or 12 minutes to do. No longer than that though, but yeah, they shouldn't take a long time. I mean, sometimes it takes 5 minutes. It just depends on what I'm trying to do. When I first thought about how to make the timestamps, that took like 40 minutes because I kept on changing things and saying, okay, well, I don't think I should put that there. Okay, should I put a Nintendo Switch logo there? Okay, let me put this logo here. No, that doesn't work. So, I mean, overall, what I'm trying to say is from video to video, it adds up. I mean, there was one time I forgot to put the timestamps. So I actually even, I had the video unlisted, right? Or scheduled. I actually deleted that video, re-edited it with timestamps. Then I put some new footage in there. It got claimed, so then I had to delete that one. And then I put some other footage in there. That one got claimed, and then I had to re-edit it. So basically, I did 4 versions of it, and I was up till 3 a.m. because I messed up on timestamps. Because I messed up on one timestamp, so I decided, let me see if I can put some different footage in here. And of course, who is it? Bandai Namco. Of course, Bandai Namco. Gotta be very careful with Bandai Namco. They love my channel, but then they don't love my channel. Bandai Namco is great, but man, sometimes with their stuff that they do. But anyway, shout out to everyone who's watching. I think we started off the stream pretty good with a little bit of a rant. We have 185 people. Thank you guys so much. I do appreciate all of you guys joining me. I want to say what's up to as much people as I can. PlayerEssence Cross Nintendo is a celebration of everything that's cool and what I think is cool, which you guys are cool, which Nintendo's cool. So we're gonna do PlayerEssence Cross Nintendo. So that's basically it. But I can talk about anything that I want because it's my channel and I have no boss. Screw YouTube. They're not my boss, so I don't work for them. So screw them. Let me just go ahead and first and foremost say that. Oh, and speaking of rants, before I get into what's up to everyone, YouTube, I'm gonna make another video on this. YouTube essentially admitted today that they do not notify subscribers when you upload a video. Even if you subscribe, they do not notify them. There's also algorithms are rigged for newer channels to explode faster than older channels in terms of frequency, algorithms, all sorts of stuff. But what I can confirm 100% is that YouTube does not notify all subscribers that you've uploaded a video. And then they say, oh, well, tell them to hit the bell notification. Okay, but you're adding another step for them to see the video. So that's a rant, and that's a video for another day, because I'm starting to learn some things. And it's the same reason why a lot of the older channels have been complaining about their views. A lot of the older channels have been complaining about people seeing their videos. A lot of the older channels have been complaining about what's going on here. And a lot of the newer channels have just been exploding. And it's just like, I wonder what's going on here. I figured out some algorithm stuff, but YouTube's lame. I mean, overall, YouTube is lame. It's a very lame device to, do original content. I do YouTube because it's pretty much the biggest place and only place that you can do it. But man, like if there ever is a good alternative, man, because Twitch is live streaming. Twitch is not up to the capabilities of YouTube yet. But one of these days, man, I hope like a competitor comes and just like a serious competitor, like Amazon comes. Like I want Amazon to invest and make a YouTube competitor. I really want, and then like link in like Amazon Prime, link in video game deals. Like, oh my gosh, I think Amazon, like, stop buying Whole Foods and stuff. Like, Amazon could come in and make a real YouTube competitor so we don't got to deal with this garbage. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Anyway, yeah, YouTube are a bunch of Tobies. Like, I saw a live stream today. I saw the clip of them talking about it. And they were like, oh, well, we wanted to make sure that people, they were saying we're getting spammed with videos. If you subscribe to someone's channel, why would you not want to make sure that it shows up in your sub box? Why would you not want to get a notification in your sub box that it's there? They're trying to base it on likes and all. That's why I'm always asking for likes and all this stupid stuff, and hit the bell notification and comment and all this stuff. Because if I don't ask for that, and if I don't say that, then YouTube will not. If you just watch my video every night, maybe you watch like 7 of my videos a week, okay? If you don't like, comment, the chances of you actually getting my next video just decreases and decreases and decreases to the point to where you might not get any of my videos in your sub box. But anyway, like I said, that's a rant. That's something for another day. Yeah, hit the bell notification and pray. So yeah. So anyway, what's up to everyone? Let's go ahead and give our shout outs here, guys. We're gonna have a nice long PlayerEssence Cross Nintendo. So Stars Cubing, what's up, Star Cubing? The best capture card to get, Star Cubing, for live, the best investment is like Elgato HD60S. Get that one. It's like 170, 150, somewhere in that range. So yeah, get that one. What up, Avidin Smith? How's it going, man? What's up, Hot Rod? Suck on 10. M Williams, what's up, man? El Chupacabra, what's up? Soul Bad Guy, what's up? Shout outs to Elite Ninja, NX Revolution, what's up? Elite Ninja, Joan In, Retro Rush, what's up? The Black Wolf, what's up? Luis, what's up, dude? Elite Ninja there. Ivan, what's up? Quantum L, what's up? Zach Brown, what is up? Glenn Montez, what is up? Shout outs to New Ninja, Cyber Organic as well. Hit us with that subscription, hitting us with that jutsu. Thank you so much, homie. Welcome to the village. Everyone in chat, please make Cyber, he has a really cool name, Cyber Organic. Please make Cyber Organic feel very welcome here. Brand new ninja to the village. What's up, KJ? What's up, Elite Ninja Halifax? How's it going, man? Shout outs to Kofi Kush, Elite Ninja Kofi Kush. What's up, dude? No problem, Star Cubing, no problem. If you follow me on Twitter, if you want to ask me any more questions when I don't have like a million comments running down here and I'm trying hard to keep up, let me know. I give people free advice all the time. It just depends on when I have time to actually give that. But Twitter's the best way, just by tweeting me, hey, what's the best thing I can use? What's this I can use? What's this? I'll usually respond back pretty quickly to people asking what to use and what to do. Fire Blast Gaming, what's up, man? How's it going? Star Infinite, what's up? David Guido, what's up, dude? Tarek, what's up? What's up? T-Dude, what's up? Shout outs to Mod T-Dude over there. What's up, Monkey Boy? How's it going? Alicio, what's up, man? Mozillo, what's up? Cherry Talking, what's up? Sabbath, shout out Sabbath. Shout outs to Elite Ninja Sabbath in the chat. No good deals on video games yet for NX Revolution. That's okay, man. Just wait up. They'll be there. They'll be there. Shout outs to Hokage's assistant, Elite Ninja. My boy, Mark Bryant. How's it going, dude? Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Appreciate it. Yo, my boy Flip. What's up, man? How's it going? Elite Ninja Flip in the house. Shout outs to Jeremy Hines, hitting us with that jutsu. What's up, dude? How's it going, Jeremy? Thank you for being a supporting Player Essence. Do appreciate your sponsorship, homie. Oh my God! Toby Blaster already. Let's go. Mulbetch. Let's go. Hitting us with that Toby Blaster. Before I can even get done with the shout outs, man, there's a lot of people in here, over 252 people watching. So shout outs there. Thank you guys so much. My boy T Money dropping that money, dropping that big Toby Blaster. And I want to say thank you so much, T Money, for one, for the donation, but also two, for using Streamlabs as well. That's very content creator friendly when you use Streamlabs to donate. So thank you so much. I do appreciate it. And T Money says, keep up the great work. I do appreciate that, T Money, living up to your name. Shout outs everyone in the chat. Please give some love, some jutsus, some hand signs to my boy T Money for the donation. Thank you so much, homie. Do appreciate that. Goes straight to the Ninja War Funds, as you can see right here at the top of the page. Ninja War Funds, T Money 20. So go straight to that in order to improve the equipment. So I do appreciate that, guys. I got my eyes on the HD60S next in terms of how we're going to improve PlayerEssence for less lag on the live streams, you know, like from when you guys see what you're seeing on my gameplay live streams. The HD60S is my next on my Ninja War Fund list. So shout outs there. Thank you so much, T Money. Let's see here. Dang, somebody already getting banned? Wait, hold up. You banned Tarek? Why'd you ban Tarek? Don't ban Tarek. No, I'm banned Tarek. Tarek is cool. Tarek is cool. What happened? What happened there, man? What happened there, Taki? What's up? What's up, is it Siri? What's up, young Siri? What's up, M. Williams? How's it going? What's up, Robert Bear? Hitting us with those bears. Thank you so much. Do appreciate that. What's up? Wait, hold up, Tarek. Hold up, Tarek. Don't spam the chat, Tarek. Don't spam. Shout outs to Lucina. Shout outs to Lucina. Shout outs to Chocolate Rampage, which has the best name. El Chupacabra. What's up, dude? Senan S, what is up? Zyphos, my boy Zyphos. Shout outs to Elite. Oh, I'm messing up my hand signs. I'm going to blow myself up. Shout outs to Elite Ninja, my boy Zyphos Gaming. Make sure you guys go all check out his channel. I think he's at, what are you at, 1,500 subs, Zyphos? So shout outs. You guys check out Zyphos' channel. Taki says, I'm sorry, guys. It's okay. It's okay. Sometimes the hand signs, sometimes the banning jutsu, it slips every now and then. It's okay. Yo, just started Bayonetta 2. Awesome. What's up, Superfly? How's it going? McCovey 2806. I'm gonna keep going until I make sure I get everyone. So make sure you guys type something in the chat here so I can give my proper shout outs to you guys before we get going. Crazy Old School says, hey OJ, love your channel. Thank you, I appreciate it. I love you being here. Thank you, man. Let's see here. Maximus Manstill, my boy Maximus Manstill. How you doing? Shout outs to Maximus Manstill. Jonin Ninja here. Zach Brown, I think I said what's up already, but I'll say it again. What's up, Zach Brown? What up, Ryuki? How's it going, man? Party Man always starting to party. Andre One, what's up, dude? I cannot say your name, Gaurav. I cannot say it. I'm terribly sorry about that. He says, OJ, thinking about getting Blossom Tails. What do you think? I think that you should get Blossom Tails. I think you should get it. Yes. If you like Zelda, like if you like Link to the Past, if you really like Link to the Past, then get it. Yeah, I would say get it. Let's see here. Oh man. I don't like to think that I'm stressed, so let's see. But this Twitch chat or this chat makes me stressed sometimes, man, because there's just sometimes it's just going so fast. And if you're on Twitch, I can see you guys on Twitch too. So if you're in the chat there, I can see your stuff as well. Let's see here. Great game. All right, cool. OJ, do you think Owie Plays is a good Nintendo fan? Is he a good little boy, good Nintendo fan? Of course Owi's a good Nintendo fan. I've had a lot of conversations with Owie. He's a great fan. Obviously he's a fan. I mean, just because sometimes he's critical, which sometimes everyone's critical at times. But yeah, he's a good fan. He's a cool dude. He's a cool dude. He's running his own thing. Can't hate on him. No, like I said, there's the one thing that I hate more than anything is cooning. And I will try my best to not do it on this channel. So you're never going to really hear me talk bad about certain people like that unless they're egregious or they're cooning back, you know. So as long as that person is not cooning, I will not coon either, no matter how I feel. So not going to see me cooning on this channel. So Obi's good. Obi's good in my book, man. Obi's good in my book. Let's see here. Did we get a subscription? We got to follow. Okay. Hitting us with those katones. Thank you so much, Mr. Man. Mr. Man Kid. Hitting us with that follow. Thank you so much. Hitting us with that katone. Do appreciate that. Everyone in the chat, please make Mr. Man Kid feel very welcome. Fire Nation, let's go. Fire Nation, let's go. Let's go. Let's see here. Back to the editor. Cooking. No coonery. That's my cardinal rule. That's actually my #1 rule. Oh, man. Let's go. 150 likes. Let's go. Let's go. Set that goal. Let's set that like goal. 150 likes. Garov says, thanks, OJ. We'll definitely pick it up. My name is pronounced Gorav. Okay. It's a tongue twister. All right. There we go. It's not even that it's a tongue twister, dude. It's that I'm horrible at pronouncing names and stuff. So I'm just horrible at pronunciation. Just plain and simple. Plain and simple. I'm just horrible. So Gorav. Gorav. Okay. Got it, Gorav. I will definitely probably mess up your name again, but I'll do my best to not mess it up. Let's see here. So Rikuki2 says, yo, OJ, Smash PE Arena is going to be lit. How will you play us all? We'll rotate like we did with Fortnite and stuff like that. So we'll rotate. It's going to be 2 hours each. It's going to be 2 hours for Splatoon 2 and 2 hours for Doom. And I'll get as many people in as possible in those 2 hours. We'll just constantly be rotating people after like 2 matches, rotate, 2 matches, rotate, 2 matches, rotate, and just keep going until the 2 hours is up in each one. In Splatoon 2 and in Doom as well. So that's how we're gonna do it. I'm gonna be using Discord to make sure that we keep everyone in track in terms of the text chat. So if you're up next, we'll make sure that we keep you in track and get you in. So yeah, we're gonna get everyone in. Hey OJ, are you on the Spawncast tomorrow? Yes, I'm on the Spawncast tomorrow. Yeah. Is Smash Bros possible on the 3DS this year? No. No! No. Oh man. So I think I've said what's up to everyone here. As many people as possible in the 2 hours allotted. In the 2 hours allotted. Which should be everybody, because games in Doom and games in Splatoon aren't really like long. You know, Fortnite is long. It's like, it can take up to like 20, 30 minutes, sometimes maybe longer. But Doom and Splatoon 2 are quick, so we can get in most people that are in here. Most people that are in here. Let me see here. Got a donation here. Shout outs to Sabbath, hitting us with that $5 donation to Ninja War Funds and says, how much does YouTube take from the donation thing? I usually use Super Chat, but didn't know YouTube took that much money from people. Yeah, YouTube takes 30%. YouTube takes 30%. I still enable Super Chat because it's convenient for some people because they can use other forms of currency like Google Play. So I still have it enabled because, look, I'm not trying to complain. Anything that you guys can donate, I'm appreciative. I'm not trying to say you have to use this. I don't want to make sure I don't want to put that impression out there that I do that. So that's why I leave, because I can disable Super Chat if I wanted to, but I leave it up there just because if that's more convenient for you, then that's fine. If you don't want to donate anything, that's fine as well. I appreciate each and everything anybody gives me, and I definitely don't want to say you have to do this or you have to donate or anything. So I want to make sure that I get that out of the way. Now that I got that out of the way, yeah, YouTube takes 30%. Streamlabs takes 0%. So that's why I say thank you for those who use Streamlabs. It does require, I mean, it's not as easy as Super Chat because Streamlabs, you have to click the link, then you have to go into another thing, where Super Chat is just like right then and there. But I'm always appreciative of anything. But Streamlabs is definitely a little bit better, more content creator friendly, because YouTube does take a good chunk, you know, of it. So yeah. So thank you for the $5 donation through Streamlabs. I do appreciate that, Sabbath. And also shout outs to Nap. Oh, hold up. Oh gosh, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. This is my pronunciation sometimes, man. Hold up here. Nap Stab Bloke. Nap Stab Look. Nape Stab Look. Nape Stab Look. Nape Stab. I can't speak. Nape. Okay, I'm just gonna call you Naps. Naps the rapper. Naps the rapper. Hit us with that subscription. Thank you so much. Welcome to the village, homie. Also, my boy, is it Kirindes? Kirindes as well. Hitting us with that Katone. Thank you so much. Hitting us with that Jutsu, that Fire Nation. Thank you so much, dude. Appreciate that. Welcome to the villages, guys. Welcome to the villages. Shout outs there. Yeah, 30%. 30%. So yeah, let's see here. OJ will talk about, okay, what did William say? So I know what's going on here. What did William say? There's so many comments here. So many comments. I'm gonna read Nitro's comment. Hey, hey, OJ, Fortnite on Switch was one of the Datamined games. Do you think it's actually coming? Yes, Fortnite. Yes, guys, Fortnite is probably going to come to Nintendo Switch. The developer said, yeah, we want to bring it to the Switch. We're open to that. And it runs on Unreal Engine 4, and it's on mobile phones. I mean, I don't know why people are still, like, thinking, like, is Fortnite going to come? Like, yes, Fortnite's coming to the Switch, guys. Yes, Fortnite's coming. Shout outs to Avidin. Hit us with that $5 donation. It says, would love to say, but, oh, I think you meant would love to stay, but both babies are asleep. Time to work. Later, OJ. Later, everyone. All right, take it easy, Avidin. Make sure you guys check out Avidin's channel. Avidin Smith, he's in the chat here. Avidin, type a couple more comments so people can check out your channel again. If you guys can hit him up with the subscription, that would be good. And thank you so much. Appreciate that. And yeah, take care of those babies, man. Take care of those babies. Appreciate you being here. Sorry that I couldn't get into the core topic in terms of what we're talking about. It's already been 30 minutes and I've been blabbling for so long, answering questions already. So okay, let's go ahead and get into this stuff here. So recently, shout outs to Peace Boy Luke, and also shout outs to, there's quite a number of people that linked this to me. If you linked it to me, okay, but I just wanted to address it. I didn't want to make it a video because I didn't want to make it a bigger deal than what it actually was, and I thought that it'd be good to get some open feedback with the community instead of making a video on this. And I didn't see many YouTubers make videos on this, so I just decided to, whatever. So apparently there's a Datamined, the eShop was Datamined. Or let me just read off what it says here. So Datamined codes for Nintendo Switch games that are due in the next 2 years. The next 2 years or so. Some are already announced, some are not announced. Note the Datamined updates from time to time. So this was uploaded on February 4th. And the only thing that it's like whoever's controlling this, I don't know when they actually updated it with new stuff put in there. I don't know how this imager or whatever it's called, IMGU. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Imgur or whatever it is. I don't even know how it works, like in terms of like the posts and how people can edit things. So I'm not really taking into account like February 4th. But if we're just going off of that and what they've posted based on when I saw it, because I didn't see it back in February 4th. I saw it recently this week. And there's a lot of nonsense on here. Like, there's a lot of stupidity. There's the same stupid thing, Fire Emblem Mutiny. There's that stupid Fire Emblem Mutiny on there. There's this still Pokemon Chemical, Pokemon Nuclear. Now, obviously, if Nintendo put these games on the eShop, Nintendo is aware that leaks can happen. So I don't think Nintendo would put the actual name of the game if it was going to be on like a piece of code, you know, in the eShop. Like, Nintendo wouldn't put the actual name in there, you know. But like some of these names, like, I mean, and these could be some of the code names. I don't know, but guys, I wouldn't take this list too seriously. We're gonna go through every single game because I find it hilarious. So Yoshi's Cardboard Flip Out. We talked about Fire Emblem, we talked about Pokemon, Roller Coaster Tycoon Adventures, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, Guilty Until Innocent, Octopath Traveler, Lost Sphere, Steins Gate or Steins Gate, I don't know how to say it, Elite, Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection, Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, Dragon Quest Builders 2, Dragon Quest 11, Echoes of Elusive Age, Fear Effect Reinvented, Harvest Moon, Light of Hope, Jurassic World, Kentucky Route Zero, Kingdom Hearts 3. So Kingdom, where's John Turner? That dude's been campaigning for Kingdom Hearts 3 since the Wii U days, man. Like, Kingdom Hearts 3 should definitely come to Wii U. No, scratch that. Kingdom Hearts 3 should definitely come to Switch. Next thing you know, it's going to be Kingdom Hearts 3 should definitely come to the Nintendo Switch Pro. Kingdom Hearts 3 should definitely come to the new Nintendo Switch. Kingdom Hearts 3 should definitely come to the Switch 2. Kingdom Hearts 3 should definitely come to the Switch 3. Kingdom Hearts, that's what it's going to turn into. It's going to turn into... It's going to turn into all this other stuff, man. Kingdom Hearts. Anyway, shout-outs to the Chris 9K donating that swift $5 donation going straight to the Ninja War Funds. It says, do eat. Shout-outs, man. Thank you so much. Everyone in the chat, please give some love for to the Chris 9K hitting us with that donation, making the village better, making the village stronger. Appreciate that, homie. All right, so we have Starlink Battle for Atlas, Monster Boy, Next Up Hero, Midnight Deluxe, Siberia 3, Toe Jam and Earl, Back in the Groove, Travis Strikes Again, No More Heroes, Valkyria Chronicles 4, War Groove, Battle Chasers. Oh man, there's a lot of games. Wolfenstein 2, Bayonetta 3, Metroid Prime, Silux's Revenge. There you go. Resident Evil 2 Remake, which would be a game that's not announced for the Switch at this point, but it's not announced for anything at this point. Also, shout outs to Mario Fan 89. Hit us with that subscription. Hit us with that jutsu. Shadow cloning to the village. I do appreciate that, homie. Welcome to the elite ninja village of PlayerEssence. Everyone in the chat, please make Mario Fan 89 feel very welcome. We also have 10-second run, Black Hole, Tekken Cross Street Fighter. What? Tekken Cross? Earthworm Jim 4. Yo, my boy Earthworm Jim is coming back. Okay, let's do this. Bravely Third. What? Dragon Ball Fighter Z. So there you go. There's the thumbnail, guys. Runner 3, Disney Afternoon Collection, The War of Genesis 2 Remake, which I think is actually coming. Payday. So the original Payday, not Payday 2. Rabby, Street Fighter Collection, Chicken Wiggle Rehatched. Okay. Kate Must Die, Spellbound, The Forbidden Arts, Xenocrisis, Last Encounter, Punch-Out meets Mad World, Impato Box? What is all of that? Disc Jam, Mario Tennis Aces, Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, The World Ends With You Final Remix, Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition, SNK Heroines Tag Team Frenzy, Guns, Gore, and Cannoli 2, Ease 8 Lacrimosa of I'm Gonna Buy Ya, 1080 Snowboarding, Danger Mouse, The Danger Games, Dark Souls Remastered, The Coma Recoup, Miles and Kylo, Real Bout Garu Densetsu, Real Bout Fatal Fury, Sonic Wings 3, Aero Fighters 3, World Heroes 2 Jet, All-Star Fruit Racing, One Piece, Pirate Warrior Deluxe 3. All right, guys. So you guys kind of know how it is. Okay, so I'm just gonna go over some of the more juicy ones here because there's just a ton of games, and I'm only like 40% through the list here. Shadow of the Tomb Raider, that was a big one. Let's see here. I'm gonna go through some more ones that aren't announced. Secret of Sana Remastered. I don't know what that is. Let's see here. Let me just go through JoJo's Bizarre Adventure 2. So we did hear about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure in terms of a report of that game coming. Monster Hunter World is in here, which makes it also highly questionable. See, the thing about it, like Hyper Light Drifter and some of these other games, I don't know when they were added in or if they were in here on February 4th, because if they were in here on February 4th, then I can maybe lead some more credence to this list, because some of these games were probably here. Maybe they were educated guesses, maybe they weren't. But I mean, I just don't know. I wish I would have saw this like back in February 4th, you know. That's what I wish I would have saw. Lightfall, quite a number of games. Let's see here. They had like the 9 Monkeys of Shaolin. These are all games that were announced recently. So I don't know if they added it recently or if they already had that there. Maybe somebody in the chat, if you saw this list beforehand. So yeah, there's just a bunch of stuff here, guys. It says Call of Duty Black Ops 4 here. It says just a number of games. Pretty much every game that you would want, I guess, to be on there is there. They also say Pokemon Bank for the Nintendo Switch, which I guess that would be somewhat likely, right? A Pokemon Bank for the Switch so you can transfer over your Pokemon that you have. Captain Rainbow HD, that's also funny. Dr. Mario Virus Meltdown. I am Dr. Mario and I am melting viruses. Okay. So yeah, that's basically that. What do you guys think about this list? Send me a link of this, my guy. You need to let me know, like on Twitter. If you're on Twitter, let me know. All these by 2020. I don't know if it was by 2020, but they just said it there. Oh, well, next 2 years. So yeah, that's what you're saying. Yeah, 2020. So yeah, all that by 2020, which I mean, I think that, I don't know if it's going to be all those games by 2020, but all these games that are announced, none of them are like super far. I mean, maybe some of them are super far in the future, but all the big name games are all games that have been like announced and on other systems, you know, already. So here's what I know, guys. Here's what I know. I know that I'm not going to tell you which ones, but I know that a number of games on this list are, they could be coming. I've heard some rumblings outside of this. I can confirm. I'm not going to confirm which ones. I'm not going to say which ones. I'm not even going to remotely say which ones, but I named off a lot of games. There's a couple games on it. I would say 2 games that I know for a fact are coming, but I'm not going to say which games are coming. But there's 2 games on there that I know, and either this person just got it right, or they know they have a source that told them, or they really data mined something, because there are 2 games on here that I know for a fact is coming. But like I said, I'm not going to say which one it is. I'm not gonna say, yeah, I already know that it's fake. You don't have to sit here, Fire Blast. Like, you don't have to sit here and tell me, OJ, it's fake. Like, you don't have to convince me, okay, that it's fake. I already said from the very beginning that this list is probably not real. I just wanted to go over it because you guys kept on linking it to me. If you guys keep on linking me something, then I'm going to talk about it. But you don't need to convince me and say, oh, OJ, it's fake. I know it's fake, Fire Blast. I know. You don't gotta tell me that. You can just say, hey, you know what, man? I don't know about this list, OJ, blah blah blah. But you don't gotta tell me it's fake. Trust me, I know that it's probably not real. I just, like I said, that's why I was trying to insert doubt on every single possible point that I could. But yeah, we all know it's fake. The leaks are like a two-faced coin. Yeah, I mean, Xeno crisis, it's an extraterrestrial crisis, a very alien crisis that's going on. Is Nintendo Land HD, OJ? Is Nintendo Land HD on here? Maybe it was on there. I honestly feel that Nintendo's probably going to port over the whole Wii U library at some point. I think at some point, like when the late Satoru Iwata said that the Nintendo Switch is going to be able to absorb the Wii U, he meant that. He meant that, like, literally, it's going to literally absorb the whole essence of the Wii U. Like, the Wii U, by the time that the Switch is done, it's literally going to have every single game. I bit the side of my tongue. It's going to literally have every single game, and that's the way that it should be. It should have every single game. It should have everything. It should. People who complain about Wii U ports, just stop. Stop. You need to stop complaining about Wii U ports, because the Wii U sold 13 million units. Let me repeat. The Wii U sold 13 million units. The Nintendo Switch outsold the Wii U in less than a year. Nintendo would be a bad company. Tatsumi Kimishima would be a bad president if he didn't say make Wii U ports on the Switch. Considering how that system sold, considering how quality exclusives sold, he'd be dumb to not do that. He needs to do it. It's plain and simple. It's pretty clear that there's a bunch of people who didn't own Wii U that own Switch. There's a bunch of people who are going to own Switch that didn't own Wii U in the past. I mean, like, that's just, it's clear. It's very clear. So I would not be surprised if literally every single Wii U exclusive came over to the Switch at some point. Like, even like a Zelda collection, you know, where you get like Skyward Sword or Twilight Princess HD or Wind Waker, or maybe you get like a bundle of Wind Waker HD and you get Twilight Princess HD in one pack and on the Switch. Like, I would not be surprised if they do that as well. I would not be surprised if, like I said, pretty much everything gets ported over, and it needs to be. It seriously needs to be. Okay, Xeno Crisis is an indie game. It's a real game. Okay, so Xeno Crisis is real. Okay. I'm gonna look at the comments now, guys, because I'm done reading off this silly list. Although a lot of these games are real, though, but you just never know when they added them and all this other stuff. There's Luigi's Mansion 3 on here as well. Mario Stroke Golf 2. So, I wouldn't doubt that they're making a Mario Golf game for the Switch, though. OJ, give us a clue of what's coming. Will they be ports or will they be new IPs? They're definitely going to be ports, not new IPs. New IPs, I wouldn't know about new IPs. I would only know about ports. You got to remember, a lot of the third-party developers are still recovering from them being wrong about the Switch, which a lot of people don't realize. I keep on having to say this over and over, and I'll just keep on saying it over and over. That's fine, anybody who's going to listen. But 99% of the gaming industry was wrong about the Switch. Nobody thought it was going to sell really quick. Nobody thought it was going to be very successful. Nobody thought that. Let's just be honest. We only know one company that actually thought that it was going to be successful. Like, outside of indie developers, we're talking about major third-party developers. There was only one major third-party developer that thought that the Switch was going to be successful, Koei Tecmo. They're the only company. And if you look back at the first year of the Switch, who's the only company that actually brought their newer games day and date to the system because they felt that it was going to be successful? Koei Tecmo. They're the only company that brought their new games day and date. Everyone else is scrambling to release games because they didn't think the system was going to be successful, or they thought that it was going to be marginally successful. For example, well, I'm not even going to use Capcom, because Capcom it doesn't matter it doesn't matter if Capcom thinks that if the system's going to be successful or not. Capcom will just port stuff at the beginning. They never invest a lot of money at the beginning of a system's life. Like, the people complain about Capcom's support on the Switch. Look at their support on the PS4 and Xbox One. It was atrocious. It was atrocious in the first few years. It was absolutely atrocious. It was horrible. And they knew that the system was going to be successful. They knew that the PS4 was going to be successful. They knew that the Xbox One was going to be successful. And they still just ported over stuff and didn't bring anything. So Capcom never brings good stuff at the beginning of the system's launch. So I don't know why Nintendo fans were crying and complaining about that, because that's just Capcom in a nutshell. It took them years to make anything of quality on the PS4, Xbox One, multiple years actually, and I'd probably say that even up to this point, their best game is Monster Hunter World. Their best game that came out in the 5th year of the PlayStation. We're going into the 5th year of the PlayStation 4, and their best game is Monster Hunter that they've released. So that's Capcom in a nutshell, guys. It takes a while. Where's Devil May Cry? Woo, man, it's been how many years? Oh, let's re-release the old Devil May Cry. Let's re-release the re-release that we already had, even though it's been years since the last Devil May Cry. Been 10 years. Been over a decade since the last Devil May Cry. Since the last real Devil May Cry, not Devil May Cry whatever, that new one that they did. The new Devil May Cry, which they remastered that one as well, you know, which they remastered that one as well on the PS4 and Xbox One. So I'm not going to count Capcom. Just all the other developers, they all didn't, nobody thought that it was going to be a successful system. They all thought that it was going to be marginally successful or just not successful at all. So there you go. Let's see here. We should get ports, but they should not sell them for $60. They can sell them for whatever they want. You have the option to buy a port or not. If a game has the content that's worth $60 and you feel that it's worth that amount, then you buy it. Personally, for me, I don't care if a game came out, if it's a port and it came out on PS4 and Xbox One. If I want to play the game on the go, if I feel that the game is worth $60, I would have spent $60 on it before then, so I'll spend $60 on it now. Just because it's a port from other systems, because Nintendo decided to wait till 2017 to release their system, you can't hold that against the third-party developers that need time to develop the game, because Nintendo released dev kits at the very mid-2016 or something like that. Not even all developers had it. So I don't think so. When you sit here and say, we should not buy ports, it doesn't need to be $6 because it was already released on another system. No. If you feel that it's not worth that money, then you don't buy it. If someone else who's never played the game feels that the game is worth $60, then they should go buy it. No, don't sit here and tell people how to spend their money like that. That's ridiculous. Like Bayonetta 2. Bayonetta 2, you get Bayonetta 1 and you get Bayonetta 2. It's a port. It's an older port. Is it worth $60? Absolutely. Does it have some upgraded features? Absolutely. Should you buy it if you want to play? Is it worth the amount of money in there if you've never played the game? Yes. If you've played the game and you don't feel like playing it again, you don't feel it's worth the money, then don't buy the game. But don't sit here and tell people, oh, well, we shouldn't pay $60 for a game because you don't think it should be. That's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous. That's ridiculous. I hate that train of thought, because there's games that I purposefully don't buy full price on PS4 and Xbox One because I'm waiting for either a huge sale or I'm waiting for it to come to the Nintendo Switch. And if I feel that content is worth $60, then I'm going to spend $60 on it. If I feel that it's not worth $60, then I'll wait. Then you should just wait. You know what I'm saying? But don't try to dictate other people's buying experiences. Just make that for yourself, bro. You don't need to do that. That's why I never. That's why I stopped doing reviews. Like, okay, should you buy this? It's like, buy what you want. Like, if I'm gonna play a game, if a game looks cool and you like it, and if you ask for my opinion, okay, I'll tell you. Okay, well, this is what I think. But you know, you might like the game. You know, but like, don't sit there and try to dictate what people should buy or not, or what's worth 60 or not. You know, in my opinion, you shouldn't do that. In my opinion, it should just be, if it's a port and you feel that it's not worth the money, then don't buy it. That's what it should be. If you've already played it, then don't buy it. You know what I'm saying? Or wait, or just simply wait. You know what I'm saying? But don't deprive other people of potentially getting an amazing experience that's worth $60 or even worth more than that, because you feel that people shouldn't pay $60 for a port. Because there were ports on PS4 and Xbox One that were $60 too. You know what I'm saying? Like, there were full price ports on there. You know, so from PS3 and 360. There were full price ports on lots of stuff, you know, and you can't even play those portably. You can't even play those off the TV. You got to play them on a TV. Whereas the Switch, you have to play them anywhere that you want. Personally, for me, that's valuable, but that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. Let's see here. Are there any hard Kirby games? Maybe some of the Super Nintendo ones were a little bit harder, but nah, the newer Kirby games aren't really hard. Road to 200 likes. Let's go. 200. Let's get 200 likes. Let's go. Quantum also say, OJ, are you playing any of the ARMS Party Crash this weekend or Global Test Punch next weekend? Probably not, man. Probably not, to be honest, man. I'm pretty busy. Pretty busy with stuff. Pretty busy with stuff. So if you guys have any more stuff, I'll answer more questions and more comments, and then we'll move on to the Smash Brothers stuff. We're gonna answer a lot of questions on a lot of topics today, guys. Terribly sorry about the chats. I got 3 chats going up here, and I'm trying to make sure that I keep track of all the comments. OJ, Twitter. Well, I don't really like checking Twitter when I'm live streaming, man. It's not the best thing to do. Excuse me. It's just like, because I'm right in the middle of live streaming. Yeah, like you're linking me Roller Coaster Tycoon gameplay. Is that what you're linking me, Aiden? Is that really worth me telling me about Twitter Roller Coaster Tycoon gameplay? My dude, bruh, Roller Coaster Tycoon. Come on, man. That's not worth me stopping the live stream to look at Twitter for Roller Coaster Tycoon, bruh. Thank you for the link, man. I appreciate that. But I mean, what you want me to do? Like, you want me to? Hey guys, okay. Roller Coaster Tycoon gameplay. There is Roller Coaster Tycoon gameplay. If you guys want Roller Coaster Tycoon, it's there. It's there, man. It's there for you. OJ, would you double dip on Tokyo Mirage Sessions for the Switch? Absolutely. I would triple dip. I would buy the special edition and the regular edition and then not open the special edition again. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So yeah. See, look, the Q and K show. This is what I don't understand with some Nintendo fans. Do you realize the fractured the stick of, do you realize that South Park The Stick of Truth is not a real game for the Switch right now? Do you realize that? You're saying, oh, I wish they would have bundled in the Stick of Truth, but the Stick of Truth is not, there's no Stick of Truth. There's no, it's not on the Switch. I can understand if the game was actually on the Switch. You know, people said the same thing with Street Fighter. I had people telling me, oh, well, they're not bundling in Street Fighter 4 with the Switch version of the 30th anniversary collection. And I'm like, is Street Fighter 4 on the Switch? The Stick of Truth isn't on the Switch. They spent their time making South Park, the newest one. They spent their time making the Fractured But Whole. They didn't spend their time making the Stick of Truth. They made the Fractured But Whole. They didn't make the Stick of Truth for the Switch. So how are you going to get that bundled in, my guy? How? Like, it's the same thing with Street Fighter 4. Like, how are you? The game's not real. Street Fighter 4 is not real. You cannot bundle in Street Fighter 4 with the 30th anniversary collection on Switch when it's not real. There is no, like, third-party companies can't be held accountable for Nintendo not releasing their system when these games were relevant. Stick of Truth was what, 2013? Street Fighter 4 was 2008 or something like, or 2009. Like, I don't get it. I honestly don't get it. I don't get it. Attica said that he'd destroy everyone at the Smash Invitational. I don't think Attica was being serious. The Banner Saga is different because the Banner Saga is a smaller independent game. That's completely different than like something like the Stick of Truth. That's completely different from something like that. Completely different. Completely different. You can't just say, oh, they have to do this. And for every single developer, okay, like not every single developer has the time, has the resources, to do that, to make it functional and make it work. It's not as simple. You don't snap your fingers and then the Stick of Truth a wild Stick of Truth pops out of the grass. You've got to spend your time and your resources. You got a limited amount of time. You got a certain date that you want to hit with the game in terms of it selling. You don't want it to be too late. If they make the Stick of Truth, then that's going to delay the Fractured But Whole. You can't make them simultaneously, then have them both launch at the same time with dev kits in 2016. You don't know if the system was going to be successful or not. You don't know if it's even going to have a market. You can't. A lot of people don't understand. They don't understand the development process behind it. Maybe the Stick of Truth can come later down the road, but they chose to make the newer game instead of making the older game. Because you don't just pop out a port. It is not just like you don't snap your fingers, then a port just comes out of nowhere. You need to optimize. You need to take the time. Like it doesn't just take a month, you know, to make some of these bigger games. Like you have to work with them. So I mean, OJ, Street Fighter 4 port will probably be made for the Switch later. I don't know about that. Why? Street Fighter 4 is so old at this point. Maybe they will. I mean, it's a possibility, but at this point, it's not real. So people asking for something that's not real is silly, in my opinion. That's just silly. Like, are PS4 and Xbox One gamers asking for, I don't know, like, portability somehow? No, the system's not, there's no portability with the system. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't play it that way. I mean, I don't get that train of thought that you're, I mean, then buy, if that is such a big deal to you to get one really old game that you can literally buy for like $5 on the PS3 and 360 or whatever the case is, like, then just buy the PS4 or Xbox One version. If that's that big of a deal to you, to me, it's not. To me, it's not, because nobody's going to have the time to play all those stupid Street Fighter games anyway that are on there. Like, seriously, who has the time to sit through and go through all those Street Fighter games on there? It's a collection of old games. And are you really going to play through all these games? Are you really going to play through and get good at all these games? Probably not. Most people are going to play a couple of the games a few times, and then the Street Fighter collection is going to be put away on the shelf and probably not played anymore, because it's just a collection of old games. And Street Fighter 4 is just an old game. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like they were giving away Street Fighter 5 or something like that, you know, and saying, okay, well, now the Xbox is getting Street Fighter 5. Everyone gets Street Fighter 5, but the Switch. You know, it's not like they're doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, not a Street Fighter fan. Don't have to be. Don't have to be. Okay, Cypher, I get it, but the thing about it is, you're saying if a small dev team can do it, that means a bigger one can, but that's actually not the case, because a bigger development team, in terms of what they're doing, has bigger games. That doesn't mean they have more resources to put into those games. The SteamWorld developers, they don't have a ton of different IPs that they're doing, okay? And they already have an engine that was already ready to go and on the Nintendo Switch, and it takes way less time to port like a SteamWorld dig. You're comparing independent games to bigger games, to something like South Park. So, I mean, if I saw a bunch of other developers doing it, like bigger developers, which they're not, it's not like we got like a bunch of different Elder Scrolls games. We got one. We got Skyrim. It's not like we got a bunch of different Doom games. We got one Doom. We got 2 Resident Evil games. That's probably the next thing that we can say that maybe that it's close to it, where we got Resident Evil Revelations 1 and Resident Evil Revelations 2. But people still complain about that as well. So it's not going to be the same thing. Like, it's not going to be apples to apples. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be the same exact thing. Like, every developer isn't going to be able to stretch that way, because they might be working on multiple projects. They might have a bunch of stuff that they're doing, and they're not going to sit there and say, okay, well, let's develop South Park: The Stick of Truth and delay the game even further. Let's just get the Fractured But Whole out, because the Fractured But Whole is new. So, I mean, I think that's in my opinion, that's a better way of doing it than potentially delaying or potentially saying that we're going to wait, because the Stick of Truth is like, it's already been out for a long time. I already have the Stick of Truth. I mean, it'd be nice, don't get me wrong, it would be nice if they did that, but I'm okay with not every developer being able to do stuff like that, because not every developer is going to do stuff like that. I mean, it's just, they're just not. That's just the facts. You know what I'm saying? What? What are you talking about, Mr. Gaming Chat? Frostix, OJ, do you think that any of the 2018 new games that will launch on PS4 and Xbox One also launch on the Switch holiday launch games? Give me some examples of the holiday launch games, because we don't really know many holiday launch games. Like, which ones are you talking about? Then maybe I can let you know of what you're talking of that there. So, Erica said that he would destroy everyone in Smash. Do you mean Etika? I don't think Etika was being. I think he was just joking. Etika likes to joke. What's up, Droid Got Banned? Shout outs, man. Thank you. Welcome to the chat. Do appreciate that. OJ, are you torn on the new No More Heroes title? The gameplay was way different from the Wii ones. Please watch my videos, Aiden Quinn. I spent a good amount of time putting together a reaction video for you guys, editing it, making sure that it's in there, syncing up the audio and everything. So please make sure you watch my videos, because I did a reaction video to it. Hit the bell notification so you make sure you get my videos, and you would already know exactly how I feel about the new No More Heroes. Am I torn on it? No, because the difference with that is, the only thing that I see the difference with it is really the camera angle. That's really the only thing that's the bigger difference. I mean, some people disagree with me, but basically what I see is the camera angle. Enemies you can beat enemies faster than the other No More Heroes, because No More Heroes on the Wii and both No More Heroes on the Wii and No More Heroes on the PS3, I have all of them. Those ones, enemies took a little bit longer to beat, and you fought from a third-person camera angle, But really, you're just pressing the A button, and then as soon as you hit the A button enough, they vanish. You know, or like a prompt comes up. Oh snap! Toby Blaster, let's go! Pull that chakra, let's go! Toby Blaster! My boy, Elite Ninja. He's got a full hand sign for that. My boy, Elite Ninja, Julio Gomez hitting us with that $50 major Toby Blaster donation. And he says, for always keeping it real. You know what? Well, sometimes I'll tell you something. Keeping it real goes wrong. You can see that sometimes with my channel. Keeping it real can go wrong. But this time we keeping it real. We keeping it real. And absolutely, man, I just try to say what I think. Obviously, everything that I say is not gospel. Don't take it as 100% word. Don't take it as this is the be-all, end-all. This is just my opinion, my onions on things. So, you know, thank you so much. First of all, thank you so much for the donation. Do appreciate that, Julio. You're awesome, man. You really help out the channel. Okay, Toby Blaster, let's go. 2 Toby Blasters, let's go. It's a small Toby Blaster because there's too much text that makes the picture smaller. Shout out to, oh my gosh, 2 back-to-back Toby Blasters. My mind is blown, and thank you guys so much for using Streamlabs as well. He says, NYC, who is knocking on my door right in the middle of me doing a live stream? Give me a second, guys. All right, sorry about that, guys. That was my daughter. She needed the remote for the TV. So shout outs to NYC Majestic hitting us with that Toby Blaster super donation. Says, OJ, if Crash and Amaterasu are in the new Smash, which I think they are, wow, okay, Crash and Amaterasu, then that was more of a Smash Direct than we all thought, sort of. Let's see here. Let me finish my thoughts and then I'll get into what you're saying here, and then we can move into that. So what was I saying? I was talking about No More Heroes. Okay, there we go. Yeah, the camera angle basically is what it is. No More Heroes is a very just to kind of like let you guys know what No More Heroes is about. It's just a button. I mean, it's not very complex or deep. It's just you hit the A button, you slash, and then once they get close to dying, you do a motion like you swing the Wii remote this way and you'll do a finisher, or you'll swing the Wii remote up and you'll do a finisher. The most depth in this game, I mean, you can get some new blades. There's different wrestling moves that you can learn, but there isn't really any extensive combos in the game. It's essentially just pressing the A button till they're about to die, and then you hit them with the finisher. That's basically what it is. In this new game, Travis Strikes Again, No More Heroes, the camera angles just changed. Enemies don't take as much damage, at least in the demo. Maybe once you put the difficulty harder or the adventure mode, maybe it does do that, but it still has the same boss battles. It still has everything that No More Heroes is there. I mean, the only difference is maybe like the Wii remote. The Wii remote, you could like wave the Wii remote up or down, and that would be a high slash or a low slash, but that's about as complex as it gets. Now that's just my personal opinion, that No More Heroes, I always played the games not because they were crazy in depth and had all sorts of cool, you know, moves and things like that, because no, it was a very simple game. I played it because it had cool characters, had a cool story, and it had a cool characters and cool story. The gameplay was okay, it was good, but you got to remember that No More Heroes came out right in the thick of the action genre renaissance. We're talking No More Heroes 1 and 2 came out either before or during Devil May Cry 4, Bayonetta 1, God of War 2, which was a couple years before it, then God of War 3 as well, and then on top of that, just those right there, DMC, Bayonetta, God of War. You know what I'm saying? Like, and all of those games, comparing them to No More Heroes, I played all those games, and No More Heroes is not as good as any of those games that I just listed off. God of War 3, Bayonetta 1, or DMC 4. It's actually nowhere near as good. Gameplay-wise, it's nowhere near as good. Nowhere near as good. Like, those games have combos, they have strings, they have all sorts of different stuff that you can do. No More Heroes is not that type of game. So when I heard people saying, oh, well, it doesn't have the depth and all that, I'm like, what depth were you guys? Oh, snap. Toby Blaster. Toby Blaster, let's go. Hit us with that chakra. Let's go. Another $20 donation. My boy Dassin31 with a $20 Toby Blaster donation. Thank you, homie. Do appreciate that. So it's been away for a while. Hope you're doing good, OJ. I'm excited to practice my Rob on Smash for Switch so I can body you. Take care, my man. All right, man. Sounds good. I hate Rob, so maybe you'll have some success. So shout outs, man. Thank you, everyone in the chat. Please give some love to Julio, my boy, NYC Majestic, and Dassin with the Dassin31 with the triple Toby Blaster donations. Thank you guys so much. I do appreciate that. Really helps the Ninja War Funds. And it looks like we're going to be getting that HD60S sometime soon. Looks like we're going to be getting close to that HD60S, guys. Just got to see how the finances are for this month after I pay the mortgage and all that. So thank you so much. I do appreciate that. And also, Mr. Uncle Sam's always coming for you as well. You guys all know about Uncle Sam here in the US. So Uncle Sam's always looking for you. So anyway, Mark Bryant also hit us with that $5 donation. Shout outs to Mark Bryant. Mark Bryant, the Hokage's right hand man. So would you mind if I plugged a new YouTube channel that I would be launching in the near future? If not, no worries, my good friend. You didn't have to ask about that, Mark. You are free to plug that. You do have plugging abilities. So yeah, go ahead, plug away. And yes, I would love for you to get your YouTube channel started. Let me know if it's going to be a gaming channel. I'd be more than happy to do collaborations with you to get it going. So let me know about that, Mark. We can talk about that DMs if you want. So thank you to everyone who donated. I do appreciate that, guys. So yeah, getting back to No More Heroes, I never thought that it was a crazy in-depth game anyway. So when I saw the gameplay, I was like, okay, well, they're just taking it, they're putting it in a different camera angle, they're making it more of an arcadey style. You still got special moves, you still got wrestling moves, you still got finishers, you have some other crazy, like especially like the tiger flying out of your hands, and you have some other crazy stuff that you can do that you couldn't do in No More Heroes 1. So that's how I saw it. But other people don't see it that way. Other people see it as like, oh, it's a big change in the gameplay. But really the biggest change is just the camera angle. In my opinion, that's the biggest change, is the camera angle and how many hits it takes to actually kill somebody. In terms of the combat, the combat was never deep, or it was never deep in the first place. But that's just my opinion. I know Retro Death disagrees. I know Mizati, they disagree. But I honestly feel, this is my honest opinion, if No More Heroes, Travis Strikes Again, if Travis Strikes Again No More Heroes was in the same camera angle, but the same, like in terms of the speed of gameplay, how fast you kill people, everything was the same, I swear people wouldn't be upset with the gameplay. I can promise you they wouldn't be upset with the gameplay. Oh my god! Toby Blaster, I am doing too many Rasengans! Toby Blaster, let's go! Another big Toby Blaster donation. My boy Sleeping Giant. Shout outs, man. Thank you so much. And he says, stuffing them pockets full of dollars. So let's put Rex in Smash. With that being said, make him similar to Pokemon Trainer in a S-E-N-S-E, in a sense, okay, because it's cut off, okay, in a sense, using different blades instead of Pokemon, obviously, LOL. Also, Donkey Kong's drum / keyboard patent. Thoughts? Okay, so let me answer this. So basically, let me just finish off my thoughts on No More Heroes. Those are my thoughts on No More Heroes. I think it's still going to be fun. We still have the adventure mode. I think it's going to be a fun game. I always figured that No More Heroes was an arcadey, slashy game anyway. It was never in depth. The only thing that's the major difference, in my opinion, is the camera angle. That's the major difference in the game. You still got boss battles. You still got, like, they block things and they knock you off. I mean, obviously there's some differences. There's definitely differences in the gameplay and what you do, but essentially the core mechanics in terms of what you're doing in the game is pressing the A button, pressing the A button, pressing the A button, and then sometimes you can do a finisher and kill someone off. I mean, that's basically what it is. Obviously, the camera angle is the big thing that people are getting tripped up about. Like I said, if it was the same camera angle, people wouldn't be upset at all. So anyway, let's see here. Sleeping Giant. So let's go over your stuff here. Thank you for the $25 donation. I do appreciate that. And he says, yeah, I talked about this. I actually made a video in terms of my top 5 most likely characters. And I said the exact same thing with Pokemon. They should make Rex like Pokemon Trainer. You know, to where, well, the only difference was, of course, Rex wouldn't be in the background, but maybe Mithra, Pyra, and all of them will be, like, running in the background by you, like, they'll be, like, by you, and then, like, if you get hit, like, it disconnects you, so maybe you could lose some energy there or whatever. You have to make sure that, like, then Pyra comes running to you when you get hit, and if you get smashed off the stage, Pyra goes flying, you guys both go flying. That would be cool, too. If you get smashed off the stage, Pyra goes flying off the stage or whatever. I think that would just be fun. Based on what Sakurai has said, I think that Rex has a very good chance. I think that Rex better be in this one, or I will pout like a baby. Also, shout outs to oh, I thought I missed something. No, I didn't miss anything. Donkey Kong's drum / keyboard patent. Thoughts? I didn't see it, so I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. If you can link it to me, I have Twitter open, so if you want to link it to me on Twitter, that'd be cool. Superfly, I'll send you the whole Datamined thing in a bit, dude. Oh, just about to buy another Switch. Once we actually hit 100 sponsors, I will be buying a Switch for somebody. Somebody will win a Switch. So once we hit 100 sponsors, I'll definitely be providing one of you guys with a Switch, depending on who wins. So yeah. Okay, you will be asking for a lot of my help/assistance. Oh my gosh, my boy! Mold that chakra, let's go! Toby Blaster! Yo, thank you guys so much for all of the support. I have the best community in the world. My boy Zyphos hitting us with that swift donation, hitting us with that love. I do appreciate $50 Toby Blaster. Says, I never know what to type in here. So yeah, the less that you type, the more of the actual Toby Blaster that you guys see. So so you typed enough. You typed just enough to where the picture was nice and sized. So I do appreciate that. And thank you for the big Toby Blaster donation. Thank you for using Streamlabs again. I do appreciate that. I really do appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys so much. Like I said, HD60S is probably coming next month or so. Probably next month. Thank you guys. I do appreciate that. Smash that like button. Let's go. I like the like hype men in the chat. The like hype men are my favorite, man. You guys are awesome. So let's go ahead and let's move on. Let's move on to the next story here. And once again, thank you, Zyphos, Sleeping Giant, Mark Bryant, Dassin31, NYC Majestic, Julio Gomez, the Chris 9K, Avidin as well, even though we left, shout outs, Sabbath and T-Money. Thank you guys so much. I do appreciate all of you guys, everyone who's donated tonight. I really do appreciate that. Seriously, from the bottom of my heart, I do. I want to make sure you guys get the recognition. Everyone, please give them some love for the donations as well. Thank you. So let's go ahead and move on. Let's talk about some Smash. So recently, I don't even know why I did that. Recently, there was a Smash Invitational was announced, and everyone's been talking about. What's up, the OG Doc? How's it going, man? I finally looked over on the Twitch chat here. What's up, dude? What is up? What is up? Okay, whoa, I messed things up here. What did I do? Oh no. Oh no, I messed things up here. Well, I'm just gonna exit out of there so I can't see the Twitch chat right now. So shout outs there. So basically everyone's wondering who's gonna be in this thing, like who's gonna be in this, who's gonna be the commentators, and who's gonna be like, what's gonna go down, what is Nintendo gonna do. So let me break down to you guys exactly what's gonna happen, and I'll do a separate video on this. So if you missed it, or if you can't catch all of it, or if you tuned out, or your internet's slow, or whatever the case is, we're gonna get back to this. And once again, I want to say thank you to everyone, because this mic is so good. It's so good. It's so good. Anyway, sorry, I was just looking at it, and it was looking back at me, and it has this nice blue glow to it. And I was like, hey OJ, and I was like, hey Mike, how's it going? He's like, doing good, doing good. So thank you guys so much. I do appreciate that. Anyway, so here's what's gonna happen, guys. Here's what's gonna happen. It's going to be it's going to be D1, TK Breezy, and a Melee commentator on the mic. So that's going to be on the mic. In terms of competitors, it's going to be a mix between Melee, Brawl, and Smash 4. My locks to go in, my locks are Nairo. Nairo is going to be there 100% in my opinion. Zero is going to be there 100% in my opinion. Hungry Box is going to be there 100% in my opinion. Nintendo likes to balance things out with females. So, Supergirl Kells is going to be there. And there needs to be a commentary girl as well. So Vicky Kitty is going to be there as well. In terms of more female competitors, there's just not enough female competitors. So I can't think of anybody else. But in terms of celebrities, I think Zelda Williams is going to be back. I think maybe Pamela Horton is going to be there. I think maybe what's the black dude, the wrestling guy, he's gonna be there, and it's going to be hosted by it's got to be hosted by somebody, maybe Kevin Pereira, maybe Jeff Keighley, somebody like that is going to host it. So that's what I think so far in terms of that. So 100% Etika will not be there. Yeah, man. I don't think Etika's gonna. Oh, Etika might be there in the stands, but I don't think Etika's gonna be there in the. I don't think Nintendo's gonna invite Etika. His stream is way too non-PG for Etika to be there. But yeah. Let's see here. Edward Norton hitting us with that $1.99 donation through Super Chat. It says, saw you in Nintendo Prime's podcast. I'm a fan. Shout outs, man. Do appreciate that. Thank you so much for the donation. Having a chat, please give him a little bit of love. Get a little bit of love to my boy, Edward Norton. My boy, thank you so much, man. Do appreciate that. And yeah, Nintendo Prime's podcast was really fun. I loved his description. He's like, hey guys, watch my opinions on Super Smash Bros. Get absolutely eviscerated. So I thought that was very funny. I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, Xavier Woods. There we go. Xavier Woods. John Cena. Yeah, maybe somebody. Yeah, John Cena, Xavier Woods. I think they would probably bring back like Scar, maybe Scar and Tove. They have good relationships. I think they'll probably bring those guys back. So maybe they're going to do alternating commentary because I think a lot of people deserve it. I think D1 deserves it. I think TK Breezy, he deserves it, man. I mean, he's been grinding. He's been putting in a lot of work. He's one of my favorite commentators. I think even DC, DC, I think he works for the Pokemon company. So DC, he does Pokken Tournament. He does Super Smash Brothers. I think DC deserves it as well. So I think they should really bring in all those guys. Bring in like 7 to 8 of those guys. I mean, I would even bring in EE. I'd bring in EE as well. And I would rotate them so they can all kind of get some play. Because obviously this is a big business for these guys, right? Like for all of them. Oh, snap! My boy! Let's go! Pull that chocolate, let's go! Toby Blaster again! Take this! My boy, Julio. Oh my gosh, man. Y'all crazy with the support tonight. Man, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Crazy with the support. Let's go. Thank you. Shout outs. Julio Gomez says, Julio Gomez with the $50 Toby Blaster donation. It says, thanks for digitally slapping all the Tobys. Tobys will be digitally slapped till the day that I pass this channel over to someone else. And I'll make sure that I personally train my successor to digitally slap Tobys. Because, Tobys never sleep. Tobys never die. As soon as one Toby goes down, the next Toby rises up from the ashes. So the fight against Tobys will be never ending, and I promise that I will personally make sure that the legacy of the fourth gets passed on, and we will slap Tobys till the end of time. Yes, even long that we are gone, our successors will be slapping Tobys. So Tobys will never go away. Tobys have been around for a long time, but somebody, the savior, the fourth, had to come here to slap these Tobys up. And hopefully I'm doing a good job. So thank you, Julio. I do appreciate the big Toby Blaster donation. And, since it's your second one, I'll just go ahead and say, take this! There's another one. So thank you so much. We need a Xenoblade take this emote where it's just like Rex like this. And then it's just like, and then it just says, take this in like comic book style. I think we need that, but I need someone to make it for me. So, I need someone to make it for me. Okay, so I got a DM about the whole Donkey Kong thing, right? I have no idea what all this crap means. This is like spawn wave type of stuff here. So I have no idea. My thoughts are maybe it gets turned into a game. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it doesn't. I'm not really sure. Not really sure. Tarek, my boy, calm down. Calm down. Somebody said something about Flip or Philip from IGN. Yeah, he did go from I mean, he was if he actually continued doing content the way that he was doing content, he would have turned into a big YouTuber by now, because the dude went from a relative, he basically had no subscribers to like 60,000 subscribers like pretty quickly. But once again, it's that new channel hype, like when you're a new channel on YouTube and you're making consistent content that people are watching, YouTube's going to really market you. YouTube's going to really make sure people know about you. And you're going to get a lot more subscribers. That's what I've noticed with the newer channels that all kind of came about. Like when the Switch really started getting going, all of them blew up. Whereas all the older channels that started, back a while ago aren't. If you started during the Wii U era, not looking good, so good for you. Not looking very good for you. Even if you're making great content and you're consistently making content, YouTube just isn't marketing you. So it's all good. So let's see. OJ, we need Doom Guy to slap some Tobys. Do we? I think I got it. No, I'm joking. Yeah, Doom Guy. That I don't know if that's slapping. That knocking their head off. Fireblast Gaming says, OJ, what do you think is the next Wii U port from Nintendo that has not been announced? I don't want to say that because then I might leak something I'm not supposed to leak. So yeah, I'm not gonna say anything. Castle of Heart. Yeah, I have Castle of Heart. I can talk about the game now, but I don't want to talk about it yet until my video. So, I mean, early impressions are kind of but wait till my video, guys. I'll be making a video on it. It'll be here next week. So, there you go. The Wii U era veterans aren't treated as good as the Wii U era veterans are just buried, and we're essentially dead to YouTube, man. Like we're dead. If any other YouTuber that started out recently was making the type of content that I make as consistent that I make, that YouTube would be pushing their channel so much. But it's just that my channel's old, and YouTube flagged my channel for being not child friendly or advertiser friendly. Like, it's just, I've had strikes, like, you know, that have been taken away, but I've had multiple strikes. YouTube just doesn't trust my channel. They just don't. So they're just not gonna push my channel. Any subscribers I get is through word of mouth. You know, it's just through word of mouth. It's through potentially seeing one little recommended video. It's through me going on the Spawncast. It's through me grinding. Like, I've got to make the videos that I'm making. I've got to make this amount of videos just to even stay somewhat relevant. You know, if I made just one video, you know what I'm saying, like a day, which would be lazy on my end, because like if I'm gonna do this full time, then I got to make more than one video. So it's not like I would anyway, even if I was doing better. But like, it's crappy. It's kind of a crappy type of situation, you know. But it is what it is. It's better than not growing at all, you know. OJ, stop. OJ, stop what? OJ, have you accidentally leaked games in the past? No, I've never accidentally leaked a game. Yeah, Zyphos, you know what I'm talking about, dude. H1G1 Gaming Apocalypse says, with the ongoing hype of people saying GameCube possibly being on the Virtual Console, do you think games will run smoothly if they're added? Well, Nintendo wouldn't add it if they didn't think that it could run smoothly. Cleveland says, next port probably New Super Mario Bros. Or 3D World. Maybe. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, as long as YouTube is being YouTube, you got to rely on organic growth. Yeah, I mean, you can't really rely on them to help you grow. You just have to just rely on yourself. You know, you just got to have to just rely on doing more stuff, trying to stand out, trying to do more different things, you know, because like I've literally done everything. Well, like I said, I don't want to sit here and make it seem like I'm moping or crying about it, because I'm not. Like, there are other channels that are like growing a lot less than me. You know, I'm growing at a okay, steady clip, but I just know that if other channels were like, if newer channels were putting in the work that I was putting in and getting the views that I was getting in, you know, at the rate that I was doing them, like they would be growing a lot faster. That's all. That's what I do know. 12 more likes, people. Shoutouts to Zelda X Gamer. Hit Zelda X Gamer HD. Hit that subscription. Thank you so much, Zelda X Gamer. Do appreciate that. It's convenient that we're talking about subscriptions and growing a user base. We get a subscription, those things. So thank you so much. Welcome to the elite ninja village of PlayerEssence. Everyone in the chat, please make Zelda X Gamer HD feel very welcome. What about Ark? What about Ark? What do you want to know about Ark? OJ is the master of no leaks. Absolutely. Hit those like buttons, guys. Yeah, that's another thing, guys. Hit those like buttons. Every single video. That's why I wish that my videos, like, I'll get like 3,000 or 4,000 views on a video, and like I'll get like 200 something likes, and I'm like, well, if 3,000 people watched it, why can't 2,000 people like the video? Like, all you got to do is just hit that like button. So try to hit the like button every single time. I got to start reminding people at the beginning of the video to hit the like button, because we got to grow organically. Like, I try to do as many live streams and I try to do as much stuff so we can grow organically, so I can give back to the community and say, hey, this is what we're doing, and give you guys and be open with you guys about exactly what's going on with YouTube and the channel and the village, because I want as many people in here as possible, because I feel that it's the best channel. Like, I honestly feel that I'm putting up some of the best content out there. So that's the reason why I'm always asking, like, hey, if you guys like the video, tweet, you know, drop a comment, you know, because that's the way you got to push your own stuff. You got to push your channel organically through your own users. YouTube's not going to throw your channel out to other people like they do like the newer channels. So it is what it is. Shout outs to Velvet. What's up, Velvet? What's up, Velvet? How's it going? Good to see you here. Release window for for Switch Plus? Probably in the next 2 to 3 years. Hey, y'all. Excuse me. OJ, Droid got banned. Switch. Used to be PSN down to Switch. Droid got banned. Switch. Hit us with a $2 donation. It says, OJ, I look at you as a true friend. I love what you do. Thanks, man. I appreciate that, man. I definitely look at you as a friend as well, Droid. I do appreciate that. All of you guys are cool. All of you guys are ninjas in the village, so I do appreciate that for the $2 donation. So do you guys have any other questions? I'll talk more about Smash, I guess. So with Smash Brothers, guys, I feel that Smash Brothers, obviously Rex, I think, is going to be in there. I talked about Chrono being in there. I talked about Bomberman being in there. I think that Isaac is going to be in there. And I also said, who was my last one? I said Rex. I said one more. I forgot who it was, though, who I said in my top 5 most likely. I said one more person. I said Isaac. I forgot who it was. Somebody in the chat, if you guys remember watching my video, I forgot who I said, though. Who did I say? I forgot. Good, man. PlayerEssence live. Yeah, we live, baby. Let's go. OJ, if you could have one game on the Switch, what would it be? Smash Brothers. Super Smash Brothers. Super Smash Brothers. Super Smash Brothers. I did say Ribbon Girl. There you go. Ribbon Girl. That's what it was. You guys know my content better than I do. Thank you. OJ, Natasha Johnson. OJ, what do you think about South Park coming to the Switch? I think it's cool. I think it's cool. The game is really funny, so I like that it's coming. OJ, when do you think King of Cards will come out? Well, it was supposed to come out early 2018, so I'm thinking before May-ish, before May. Or May or if it's June, that's not really early 2018, so we'll see. We'll see. Wireless GameCube controllers. No, I think that they're going to release wired GameCube controllers. Wired GameCube controllers. OJ, do you think Travis will be in Smash? No. Maybe DLC, though. So if you mean like in the normal roster, no. Will it be added through DLC? Maybe. We'll see how good Travis Strikes Again does. See how it goes. I don't think they wouldn't bring out Ark if it wasn't somewhat playable, right? Like, I don't think that type of developer would bring it out if Ark wasn't going to run at least at around 30 frames per second, 720p minimum, or maybe dynamic scaling. They wouldn't bring it to the Switch if they didn't think that it could run to the point where it'd be playable or fun to play. So yeah, I wouldn't really worry about the performance of Ark at this point. Ark, the thing about it, guys, is that the reason why I'm not surprised with some of these newer games that are being launched or that are coming to Switch, because any Unreal Engine 4 game is a candidate for Switch. Anyone is a candidate. So when I hear that an Unreal Engine 4 game is being ported to the Switch, I'm not shocked. I'm not surprised. It's like, okay, Ark is coming. Cool. That's hype. It's hype that it's coming, but like every Unreal Engine 4 game should come. So I'm not really surprised or shocked when some third-party developers want to make announcements that their Unreal Engine 4 games are coming to the Switch, you know? So, I've already checked out the PS4 and Xbox One versions of Ark, and from what I've seen, that they're around 30 frames per second with dips. They're from what I understand, they're 1080p, right? They're 1080p or they're near that 900p, and they're 30 frames per second with some dips and some stuff in certain areas, but it still makes for a fun game if you want to play through the game. And guys, give me 1 second. I gotta disarm my alarm because somebody disarmed it for some reason. Give me a second. Or sorry, gotta arm my alarm. Okay, so like I was saying, guys, I've seen Ark run on the PS4 and Xbox One, and people exaggerate. Like, people frame, like, it's Digital Foundry baloney. You know, people take that game and they say, oh, go frame, the frame rate here. It's like, the game is playable, the game is fun. It's not like a horrible, it's not like it's running like Troll and I. Like, a lot of people like to exaggerate and like to, you know, like, if a game has some frame dips here and there, or if it slows down, like, you guys ever play Mass Effect? Did you guys ever play the original Mass Effect? Like, that game, that's one of my favorite games of all time. And that game was not pretty at all with frame rate and stuff. So, I mean, like, it was okay, it was playable, it was fine, but there was a lot of areas to where it wasn't good, you know, but it's not like people exaggerate with things. It's all based off Digital Foundry anyway. If Digital Foundry didn't analyze these games like that, people wouldn't be freaking out and saying, oh, it's horrible, oh, counting pixels and frames, getting magnifying glasses, looking like idiots online. So, I mean, that's really what it all comes down to, is Digital Foundry says something, then everyone else says something, you know? Like, Digital Foundry will say something, then everyone else copies what Digital Foundry says. If Digital Foundry says that this game, it runs like trash, it's horrible and all that, they could have played the game beforehand, then they see that and say, oh, well, oh, yeah, oh, yeah, yeah. You know, like, they'll just mimic it, so, yeah. I mean, like I said, I've seen the game, you know, I think you'll be fine. I think you'll be fine. OJ, when do you think Dragon Ball FighterZ and Wolfenstein 2 could come out? Later this year, maybe. Oh yeah, I did see that Eclair City, but I have no idea what it could be. I need to do some research. Quantum L says, OJ, is it possible for games to run above 30 frames per second, say 45 frames per second on Switch? I always wondered if there was a specific mark on how many frames a second a game can run on. I mean, it could, but it doesn't make sense for games to run like at 45 frames per second. I mean, you could, but most options in terms of developing and what you're doing for the game, either like you're targeting 60 to where there's actually a difference, or you're targeting 30 to where it'd be that. Like it's just like more optimized and better for that. 40 frames per second. Yes, there are some games that can run in like 40 something frames per second and all that, but to lock it in there would be weird. It'd just be something that it wouldn't be worth whatever extra that you're going to do or what you need to do. Either you can get it higher and have it an uncapped frame rate and have it hit 60, you know, or whatever the case is, and sometimes it dips to 40 or 50 or whatever the case is, or you just lock it in 30, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, there's been various games that have like 40 frames per second sometimes, then up to 50 frames, then 40. I mean, like Bayonetta 2 is one of those games. I mean, sometimes on the Wii U, guys, on the Wii U, not the Switch, that can like run in 40 sometimes, you know, for like a while. But it's just, it's either they're trying to hit 60, then it dips. It's uncapped, it's 30, sometimes it goes up to 40, you know, and then comes back down. But there's no point in saying, okay, we're going to go 42.7 frames per second. There's no point in that, and trying to optimize and trying to reach that, you know. Your eye can't even really, I mean, your eye can't even really tell, you know. Like most people can't even tell, so yeah. "45 frames per second without VSync, you get some screen tear." Well, I mean, yeah, there's all sorts of stuff that can happen, so that's a lot to do with the refresh rate. OJ, you ready to get my butt kicked? You said something else. You're gonna kick my butt in Smash, Miss Velvet? Oh man, that'd be great. I would love for you to do that. That would be great, Velvet. It would be absolutely amazing if you could do that. I am ready. Shout outs to Low Alley hitting us with that subscription. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Elite Ninja Village of PlayerEssence. Everyone in the chat, please make I think it's Low Alley. Thank you so much. Welcome to the village. Everyone in the chat, please make them feel very welcome, or make them feel very welcome. Okay, got you, OJ. Yeah, It's all good. So yeah. Is it Ivan? Ivan Ramos says there's no such thing as a top tier Bayo player. She's broke. She is broken. Bayonetta is definitely broken in Smash 4. She's broken. Some of her moves, some of her stuff that she does is definitely broken, like the hoo-ha type of broken. But I mean, she's gonna get nerfed in Smash Switch, so I'm not worried. Is it Nitosha? Nitosha Johnson says, OJ, I watch your channel every day for gaming news, and I like them for you. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate you watching my channel. I really do appreciate you coming to my channel every day. Aiden Quinn says the general consensus from GDC is that everybody wants to be on Switch. Apparently, yeah, that's definitely the general consensus. Consensus is that trading techniques on how to make your games on Switch. I've been hearing some rumors and some people saying that, yeah, we're definitely going to be putting games on Switch, bigger games like we didn't know. Obviously, we didn't know. Talking to developers who had success, marketing strategies in terms of Switch games. So yeah, the Switch was definitely the talk of the town. Obviously, it was business as usual for PS4, Xbox One, probably even talking about maybe even the next generation of things. But I mean, like everyone's talking about how do we take advantage of Switch, whether it's small scale or large scale. That was a lot of the talk at GDC was definitely that. Definitely that. Ms. Royal T hitting us with that subscription. Thank you so much, Ms. Royal T, for the subscription. I do appreciate that. Is that Ms. T's wife? Is that Ms. T's wife hitting us? Ms. Royalty? No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that. Welcome to the village. Everyone in the chat, please make Ms. Royalty feel very welcome. All right, going to sleep. All right, man, take it easy. You should be sleeping right now. Oh, never mind. You should be. It's 4 a.m. Yikes. Where are you at? 4 a.m. Must be in Europe somewhere, or on that side of the hemisphere of the Earth. Oh, my dear OJ, you do know I consider you one of my most trusted allies and one that I love dearly. Absolutely, Velvet. Absolutely. It's been great talking to you on Xbox Live as well. I never use Xbox Live. Like, you're like the first person to message me. Like, you and Mark messaged me as well. But like, Velvet, you're like the first person to message me or message back to me when I actually message on Xbox Live. Like, my Xbox Live is so dead because nobody likes me and nobody's ever online. But Velvet's always there and always really nice. If I say hi, what's up, she say, hey, what's up? So that's really nice of you, Velvet. I appreciate that. I didn't see the Face Tech demo. I don't really care about Face Tech demos and all that. OJ, which assist trophies do you think need to upgrade or new fighters? My picks are Dark Samus and Lyn. I don't use assist trophies much, so I wouldn't know about what would need buffs or all that. Just because, you know, I just don't know about these type of things. So yeah. What are your thoughts on Fortnite for the Switch? It's going to come at some point. We just have to be patient, but it's coming. Can't wait for tomorrow's PE Arena. You can be handing out digital slaps left and right in Doom. All right. I'm going to be getting slapped digitally because I'm horrible in Doom. And I don't care to be good in Doom either. So... All right, good night, Mohammed. Thanks for coming out, man. It might be past my bedtime, bro. It's only 8 o'clock here. I only give my gamer tag out to subs, Patreons, users. That's the only time I give out my gamer tag or my usernames and stuff like that, guys. Because I don't want like a million gazillion people like on there where I have to add all that stuff. So that's the only time I give it out. I'm adding in all of the friend codes for PE Arena tomorrow. I wake up in the morning like by 7 a.m. PE Arena starts like around 12. I wake up by 7 a.m. and I want to wait because then there's usually like a rush of like maybe like 6 or 7 people that sponsor or pledge on Patreon right before PE Arena. And I don't want to be constantly adding like people throughout the week. So I just wait till Saturday morning. I kind of take like the last call for anybody and I add everybody then. And if you're not added on my list by like 9 o'clock or something like that, then you have to wait till next week. So I always wait till about 9 o'clock or so. I start adding people around 7 a.m. I see how long that takes me. Sometimes it takes me a long time. Sometimes it takes me a short time. I add everybody in that I need to add in. I message people and say, hey, you know, like, are you going to be able to play? If I don't have their code, I'll message them. So I'll be messaging sponsors. I'll be trying to get everyone in early in the morning. So if you want to play, make sure you're up by at least like a couple hours before it starts. 12 p.m. PT, around 12 p.m. PT. It could be a little bit later. So around then, so 3 p.m. Eastern time. I add everybody in then, and then we start, and then we play. Just because I don't want to be like every single like 2 or 3, like every day I'm like adding one person, then waiting, then adding 2 people, then waiting, you know. So that's how I do it. So you'll be added in, David, Saturday morning. Saturday morning. Hey OJ, do you want Nintendo to integrate trophy or achievements? Yeah, I think that'd be cool. It's not like anything that I'm like crazy about. Like when I was younger, yeah, I wanted them to do it, but like now at this point, I'm just like, eh. Oh, Samsung Galaxy S7. I got an S5. I got an S5. So this phone is really good though. So I mean, it's still really good. It's going on 4 years old at this point, but it's still a really good phone. And it was expensive. It was super, at least in my opinion, a $600 phone is expensive. So to me, I'm keeping this till this thing breaks or to where it can't be used anymore. So if you spend $600 on a phone. Are you talking about Fear Effect Sedna? Yeah, I mean, it got bashed. It got bashed pretty bad, but I mean, you're still going to have your fun with it. Let's look at a game like Sea of Thieves, for example. Sea of Thieves, you know, a lot of people were saying that, oh, the game is super fun, you know, but critics are kind of bashing it. So it just depends, you know, just depends. If you guys have any questions, feel free to put the questions in. We'll be answering questions for a good amount of time. So, or if you have any topics that you want me to go over, that's great. Even if I've already answered it, like in terms of other live streams or videos, you can ask again. Excuse me. Can we get to 250 likes? That's the question. Can we get to 250 likes? What are the unannounced Datamined games just got here? I mean, there's just stuff. I'll just kind of just skim over them and let you know. So it's like Dragon Ball Fighter Z. It's like Dragon Ball Fight. Not Dragon Ball Fighter Z. Dragon Ball Fighters, whatever. Dragon Ball Fighters, Lego Incredibles, Naruto. That was on there, which is true or whatever. Just Shadow of the Tomb Raider. A bunch of games that just have weird names. Pokemon, like there's Pokemon games on there. Fire Emblem. The names of the Pokemon Chemical, Pokemon Nuclear, Fire Emblem Mutiny, Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Guilty Until Innocent, Amusement Park, Big Hero 6, Adventures of Baymax, Tokyo Mirage Sessions, Sharp FE Definitive Edition. So I didn't. Oh, this list is so stupid. Tokyo Mirage Sessions. I mean, I'm not doubting that some of these games are going to come. Like, a lot of these games are going to come. But, like, this is a total guess wish list, man. Tokyo Mirage Sessions, Sharp FE Definitive Edition. Is that what... Playing with my emotions, playing with my heart. Anyway. Is Retro working on a new IP? I think so, but we'll have to wait and see. Is Castle of Heart worth getting? Maybe. Wait till my video or watch other people's videos on it. Watch the gameplay and see what you think. OJ, thoughts on Zeke for Smash? Zeke is a driver. So I don't think Zeke should be in Smash. Like Zeke as an individual character, maybe a skin swap for Rex to where you can just pick and then you can use different blades. So I would say like blades should be the main characters in terms of what the blades can do in the fighting styles. So Zeke can be like almost like Bowser Jr. and how Bowser Jr. has all of the Koopa kids, almost like that. Like in terms of just the skin, but not actually like Zeke. I don't want a slot wasted on someone who fights through other people anyway. You know. So yeah. OJ, what 3 PS4 games would you want ported to the Switch? Dragon Ball Fighters, yeah, I guess. Persona 5 and Nino, like a Nino Kuni, something like that. Something like Nino Kuni, or like a Nier, something like that. Yeah, there's new Ace Attorney games, plural, coming. There's new Ace Attorney coming to the Switch this year, so we'll have to wait and see. All right, take it easy, Tarek. Thanks for coming out to the stream, man. OJ, what do you think about Fiora becoming playable? Fiora, is that from Xenoblade Chronicles? I don't know. I don't know if that needs to be done. Not sure if I want slot wasted on her either. So, but that's just my opinion. Yikes! Review Tech just got swatted. What the heck? Are you serious? Hey, man, are you serious? He just got swatted? Hold up here. That's serious business. I don't like that if he did. Is that an old video? I'm gonna tweet him. Yikes if he actually did. He posted a video, but then he deleted it. Someone overseas swatted him? Wow. 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 Does anybody have is there an archive? Somebody must have downloaded that video and replayed it. I want a link to it. Wow. Swatting's not fun, guys. That's not fun. That's not right. I don't like that at all. Somebody can die, especially how the police sometimes treat people here in America. Just to let you guys know, getting swatted, for those who don't know, somebody acts like there's like a terrorist threat or there's like a hostage situation. And whenever there's like a terrorist threat or a hostage situation, they don't call in the normal cops. They call in the SWAT team. Now, the SWAT team here in America, they roll in with high-powered assault rifles that's, obviously, they're high-powered guns with tactical gear, shields, bulletproof vests, and they bust into your house, and you don't even know what's going on. They bust into your house and say, get down on the ground! They start yelling at you and everything like that. Like, swatting is it's too common, and people have died from being swatted, and SWAT members have accidentally or wrongfully killed people because they've been swatted. So, or because the SWAT team came into a situation to where the SWAT team wasn't needed. Look up a guy named Daniel Shaver. Look up what happened to Daniel Shaver, and that is the type of stuff that could happen when a SWAT team is being called on you. When you're being swatted, or if it's a call that, you know, that somebody says something and the SWAT team goes in there thinking that it's actual something crazy, the chances of you dying, if you make one wrong move, are very, very high. Like, you can be shot and killed. There was a girl that was swatted, and a little girl got shot. Like, a 5-year-old girl got shot in the head by a SWAT team member. Daniel Shaver didn't follow one order from this psycho SWAT team member, and the dude just shot him. Just shot him. Like, he's yelling at him. And he's yelling at him, do this, do this, do this. This guy's crying. He's hysterical. He doesn't know. He's confused why this SWAT member is doing this. And he made one mistake on one little order that the SWAT member gave, and the guy just blasted him. Just like it was like a video game. It was insane. I was appalled by some of the times these SWAT members that they come in there. It's getting swatted is not a joke. Like, it's bad when you get swatted. It's a horrible, horrible thing. Horrible. Oh, God, dude. Now I'm all shook up. Wow. Did Rosalina say something? Okay. Yeah, he has a family too, so that's unfortunate. We'll send all of our good wishes to Review Tech. I sent him a message, but I doubt he's checking Twitter right now, and he's probably shaken up. But he said that he made a video, but he deleted it, so... Yeah, a kid did die. Yeah, a kid died. There was a little girl that got... There was a SWAT team member came there, and she accidentally got shot in the head. The guy had an itchy trigger finger and hit her in the head. Daniel Shaver was shot and killed when he didn't do anything. But anyway, let's go ahead and move on from that, guys. But yeah, swatting's not fun. Okay, cool. Okay, so update from Aiden Quinn says, okay, so I just technically got swatted. Luckily, the officer who got the call is a family friend, and it ended up being a completely non-situation. Okay, cool. I have Rich on my... Rich is following me and I'm following him, so why didn't I see that tweet? That's weird. Did he delete that tweet? So yeah. Anyway. So good. Non-situation. Anyway, so yeah, so everything's good there, guys. Everything's good there. Yep, good to hear. Everyone's safe. Yeah, I'll let him know, man. I sent him a message, so it's good that everything's okay. So let's go ahead and move back on to the comments and questions here, guys. So, do you guys have any more questions? We're gonna be going for a while more. We're gonna be going for a while longer. So I'll be more than happy to take any questions or comments or stories you guys want me to talk about for the live stream. Fireblast Gaming says, OJ, for Smash, if Pyro and Rex get in one of their taunts, should you think they can you can take me? Okay, I see what you're trying to do there, but I think the wording was a little wrong. But yeah, that should definitely be one of their taunts. You think you can take me? Or no, it should be take this. Take this. So yeah, that's what it should be. Are you going to be using motion controls for Doom on PE Arena? No, I'm too lazy for motion controls. I'm too old and lazy to use motion controls. They take actually paying attention and being focused, and making sure that you're honed in, and I'm just like, I don't really feel like doing that. Like going like, okay, you know, making sure it's like, I just feel like pressing buttons and being lazy. Giramon for Smash? Goku guest Smash character. Velvet, it's not happening. It's not happening, Velvet. It's not happening. But, motion controls is for you youngins. Yeah, man, motion controls, man. It's for the young. I mean, it's not for the youngins. I mean, I don't. There's older people that like motion controls, but just for me, I've become a very lazy gamer, guys. I don't even like driving to, like, I didn't even like driving to Best Buy to go try to pick up Ni no Kuni. Because you guys were supposed to get a Ni no Kuni 2 live stream. But instead of getting Ni no Kuni 2, like, I was in line and I had Ni no Kuni in my hand. And then I got an email and I looked at the email and it was my Bandai Namco rep. And he was like, hey, we're going to, can you confirm your address? We want to send you, like, Ni no Kuni, the special edition of Ni no Kuni. Just confirm your address. And I was like, well, I put Ni no Kuni back, and I'm like, guess I'm getting a special edition. So I was like, you know, let me just do a bonus PE live and do something stupid, like to where I can be all confrontational. Let me make a funny PE live, bonus PE live video, because usually I don't do PE live and PlayerEssence Cross Nintendo in the same day, but I did it that day just because I was gonna stream Ni no Kuni, so I just did that I just did that instead. So I went and got some flame broiler, came back, had a nice flame broiler meal. Then got the live stream ready, took a shower because I went to the gym. I went to the gym before then. Then I went to Best Buy. I went to the gym, went to Best Buy, got that email, drove to Flame Broiler, picked up my food, came back, ate it, then start the live stream. So pretty good day today. Pretty good day today. And then I edited a video. That video will be up at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. It's kind of a funny video. It's some news and it's a funny video. The title's funny at least, and the thumbnail, you guys will laugh if you can get the reference to my pose in the thumbnail. So which most of you guys probably won't if you're not a Naruto fan. But anyway, so yeah, so I did that. So it's been a pretty good day today. It's been a pretty good day today. OJ, when are we doing Splatoon or Doom first tomorrow? We're doing I think we're probably gonna do Splatoon first, and then we're going to do Doom second. That's what I would think. Given that more people wanted to play Doom, so I'm gonna make sure that Doom is the last game being seen because more people voted for Doom than Splatoon. Can you play DKC or Donkey Kong Country Returns with motion controls? And it's great. You have to play Donkey Kong Country Returns with motion controls. There's no version of the game that doesn't have motion controls outside of the 3DS version. The 3DS version doesn't have motion controls. I'm not sure, but I don't like that version of the game. I like the Wii version more. Me and my brother, we played that game. We beat it together. But I don't really like the motion controls in Donkey Kong Country Returns. I think that they're unnecessary. $12 Pacific time or 3 Eastern time, I believe. 12 Pacific time. I live in California, so everything I'm always going to say Pacific time first, and that is 3 p.m. Eastern time. So yeah. Rugrats on Switch, man, my boy Tommy. My boy Tommy. I love Rugrats, man. Chucky, Tommy, Cynthia, all of them. They're all great. Rugrats is one of the greatest shows of all time. One of the greatest shows of all time. Angelica versus Reptar. Who will win? Reptar. Reptar, my boy Reptar is vicious. Remember those Reptar bars, man? I always wanted one of those Reptar bars when I was a kid. 3:15 a.m. Time for sleep. All right, man. Take it easy, Zyphos. Hey, make sure you guys check out Zyphos' channel. He does some good gameplay videos. He gets stuff early, so if you want to watch some early gameplay, make sure you check out Zyphos' channel. And Zyphos, you can go ahead and post the link. You're a mod, so you can go ahead and post a link to your channel if you want. THQ Nordic is bringing back Nickelodeon games. I made a video on that as well. So yeah, they're bringing back some Nickelodeon, so that's good stuff. No All Real Monsters though, like I said. No All Real Monsters, which was come on, man. No All Real Monsters. Let's go. Like I didn't complain about it much in the video because I knew I'd probably complain about it later. But I mean, like All Real Monsters, it wasn't the best Nicktoon, but I think that it has the best, like it could have had the best premise for an actual good game. There was an All Real Monsters game. It's not really good. It's just like a typical platformer. I think that in today's day, if they were to make an All Real Monsters game, it could be a lot better because like you can like, I just think like each one of them had like their own unique things. Although like, is it Icarus or whatever? I always call him Icarus, but his name is not Icarus. I think it's Icarus. He's probably the most like, but Icarus, he's like a fraud though, right? Because he can get really big and everything, but he's a softie. He gets real big and everything, but it doesn't mean that he does anything. He just gets real big. He can't actually fight. None of them can. I think the toughest one there is Oblina, and she's just like a pencil whip girl. So I mean, like, it'd be weird. But yeah, there was like All Real Monsters platformer. I don't think it was very good. I remember renting it and I was like, this isn't very good. And I got stuck in one of the places. And like Crumb holds his eyes with his hands. So he'd always lose his eyes and be like, I'm blind, I can't see, because he would dump his dump his eyes in water. Like it was just so might be the most unique monster. He holds his eyes with his hands. Oh god. Great show though. Great show. I used to watch that show all the time. OJ, do you think we will see Dragon Ball FighterZ announced at E3? It's a possibility, yeah. Ivan Ramos says THQ Nordic. Okay, yeah, I already talked about that. Let's see. Any other questions that I'm seeing here? Oh, you weren't asking a question. You were saying that Donkey Kong motion controls are great. I disagree, but I completely respect your opinion. Monster Hunter 5 would be a nice idea. Everyone's saying that Monster Hunter 5 is Monster Hunter World, so like a Monster Hunter G portable or something. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I think there's going to be something. I think there's going to be something for the Switch. We'll have to just wait and see on that one, though. Good night, Cleveland. Take it easy, man. Thanks for coming out to the stream. You have space on your shelf for the Ni no Kuni Special Edition? Yeah, I do. I do. I can always make space. What would I do? Let's take a look. I could just move over the Persona Wildcard Edition. I can move that over. I can move over the Zelda, the Skyward Sword Special Edition. I'll just put that there, and I can maybe stack one of the boxes on top of each other. I can move that Smash Brothers controller. I don't need those books. I have a Bayonetta 2 book, strategy guide, and I have a Smash Brothers strategy guide there. I don't really need those there, so I can move those around too. So yeah, I can make room for it. I can make room. Burn the amiibo? Absolutely not. You're crazy, my guy. Burn the amiibo, my boy. Anyway, shout outs to Loyal Ethics on PSN. Hitting us with that subscription. Thank you so much, Loyal Ethics. Do appreciate that. Everyone in the chat, please make Loyal Ethics feel very welcome. Very welcome. Let's see here. Always space for more specials. Absolutely, Deadlock 7. Jeffrey Augustine says, OJ, what is your favorite game on the PS2? Favorite game on the PS2 is probably like Xenosaga, the trilogy. All those games. Quantum Bell says, OJ, do you think, given the beautiful world you're given to explore in Dragon Quest XI, that the modern real-time combat system should be added to innovate on the gameplay in the franchise? Well, they already have like a hybrid of a modern combat system, so I think what they're doing now is pretty good. Put the Wii on storage. Okay. Dank Meme Center says, hey OJ, would you think about what you think about Mario Strikers Switch? I think that would be good, man. Mario, like, soccer game would be great. So mods can link their YouTube channel in the chat. Yeah, you can link, just don't spam it, Joy to God Band, but you can definitely link it if you want somebody to check out your channel. Absolutely. Quantum L says, what's your favorite game on the Super Nintendo Classic? Let me take a look at the games real quick. Give me a second. Because I have not played all of them. Okay. So, let's take a look. Shout outs to Mikel Casanova, who got me this Super Nintendo Classic. Let's see here. So we've got Super Mario RPG, Super Mario World, Contra 3, The Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, Super Mario Kart, Yoshi's Island, Super Mario World, Yoshi's Island 2, Star Fox 2, Kirby's Dream Course, F-Zero, Super Ghouls and Ghosts, Earthbound, Super Metroid Final Fantasy 6, Kirby Superstar, 8 games in 1, Secret of Mana, Mega Man X, Donkey Kong Country, Super Castlevania 4, Punch-Out, and Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Out of all of these games, I'm going to say that probably Super Mario RPG and Secret of Mana are probably my two favorite. Followed closely by like Super Metroid and Final Fantasy 6. But these are all really good though. I love Yoshi's Island. I've beat Super Mario World Yoshi's Island. Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island. I've beat that game like 15 times as a kid. Like we didn't have a lot of money for games, and whenever I got a chance to play games like that were really fun, I played them, and I literally beat that game 15 times. Like I would speed run it. I would go through and collect. I've 100%ed it. I would try to find every single little secret. I would try to beat enemies as fast as possible. I did all sorts of stuff in that game. So I do love that game. Super Metroid I've beat multiple times. I've speedrun that game as well. But they're all really good. I think I didn't say Earthbound. Did I say Earthbound? Earthbound's on here as well, but I don't really like Earthbound as much as everyone else does. I like Super Mario RPG a lot more. So a lot of great games. A lot of great games in Super Nintendo Classic. Haven't played it in a while, but it's not in here. It's like my Super Nintendo Classic's actually down there. I haven't played it in a while. I've played a few of the games, just haven't really had as much time to play the classics as much as I would like, but I definitely need to get back into it. Maybe do some live streaming with it. So yeah. OJ, what's your favorite Naruto game? My favorite Naruto game is Gekito Ninja Taisen or Classic Ninja Revolution 4. Gekito Ninja Taisen 4, or whatever it is. Naruto Shippuden Gekito Ninja Taisen, that game. On the GameCube. On the GameCube. Or no, not the GameCube, on the Wii. On the Wii. On the Wii. OJ, Mario Tennis Aces is the same company with Golden Sun? Yeah, it's the same company, Camelot. Patiently waiting for a Mario Golf title. Maybe we'll get something soon here. Yeah, you need to hack it. Yeah, I do need to hack it. Nintendo doesn't even care if you hack the Super Nintendo Classic. I definitely need to check out how to do that. I don't like Earthbound as much as everyone else does. I mean, like, I don't like guys, I don't like first-person RPG cameras. I hate first-person RPG cameras. Like, I absolutely hate. Like, I don't want my guy to be a menu bar. You know, like I was saying, like, that's the one thing that I hate about Earthbound is that they're freaking your menu. And like the menus like jolt and like move. Like, I know Earthbound is a good game. I've played Earthbound. I mean, I don't think it's bad, but I absolutely hate that about Earthbound. It pisses me off, and I really don't like when developers do that. Like, don't do that. If you're a developer, if you're making a turn-based RPG, don't make a first-person RPG. It's not a shooter. Don't make a first-person RPG, like, no, not like Skyrim, like, not like that, but, like, don't make, like, a turn-based first-person RPG. Like, I hate that. I absolutely hate it. Don't like that at all. Don't like it. OJ, we need a new Clash of Ninja game done on Unreal Engine 4 for all consoles. Dude, I would love that. That would be the best thing in the world, but it's not going to happen. Picked up the $200 Ni no Kuni today, but it's hard to pull myself away from Monster Hunter. I'm like 348 hours in. Yeah, man. NYC Majestic, shoutouts, man. Thank you for the donation earlier. I think that's the first time that I've read a comment of yours, so if you've been commenting, I'm terribly sorry about that. But yeah, man, absolutely. $200 Ni no Kuni, man. That's gnarly, man. That's really cool that you got that $200 Ni no Kuni. But yeah, man, Monster Hunter, there's so many games to play. You know, there's so many games to play. There's so much stuff to get into. It's hard to kind of pull yourself away, especially from, you know, big, good games like Monster Hunter, you know? T-Dude with the question says, curious question, if Square Enix were to team up with Nintendo for a... Hold up. Team up with Nintendo and Disney for a Switch exclusive Kingdom Hearts game, that's just not going to happen. I mean, that's just... It's like... It's hard to answer these type of questions, T-Dude, because, like, it's so far-fetched. It's just not going to happen. Nintendo, Disney, and Square Enix, Nintendo, and Disney teaming up for an exclusive Kingdom Hearts game? I mean, do you mean exclusive as in, like, Kingdom Hearts, like, the ones that were on DS, like Dream Drop Distance? You mean stuff like that? Like, I guess maybe that could happen, but those games ultimately ended up coming to other systems as well, eventually. So, I mean, I guess it's not out of the realm, right? It's not out of the realm. So let me backtrack on that one. So, yes, maybe it's possible. Will it be a main Kingdom Hearts game? Probably not, because Square Enix, oh man, I was about to say, like, Square Enix is such a Sony, I want to say a bad word right now, but I'm not going to say it, but man, there's such, like, God, I totally want to say that word, because it perfectly explained how Square Enix is with Sony, but, like, I'm just going to go ahead and just say something that's not as bad. They're such a suck-up to Sony. Like, it's just so, like, Square Enix is always... like groveling, bowing down to Sony, like almighty Sony. Like they pray to them like God or something. Like I don't like it. So I'm always like skeptical, or like when you say Nintendo Square Enix exclusive, I'm always like, and I'm always hesitant because Sony, and like, because Square Enix be bowing down to their damn masters, man, as if it's like some type of like requirement that Sony gets everything ever, you know, and you need to shut out other systems and stuff. So, you know, whatever. But I could do a whole rant on Sony, on Square Enix. Sorry, not Sony, Square Enix, which I actually already done. Check out my rants on Square Enix. But yeah, I'm always hesitant, T-Dude. It's not because I don't like your question. It's just I'm hesitant with anything with Square Enix in it, you know, in terms of that. I mean, they're doing some stuff for the Switch. Don't get me wrong. There's some good stuff coming. It is there. But I don't like how much Sony gets even in the face of failure. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like how Sony got Dissidia. You know, like, I don't like how they got that, even though the portable fan base is what built Dissidia up to what it is. But then, oh no, portable Dissidia, arcade and PS4. It's like, what did they do to earn Dissidia? Exactly, what did they do to earn a game that people like to play portable, that probably would have been better fit on PS Vita and on the Switch? It probably would cost a lot less money. Would have to do arcade tests. Like, what did they do to earn Dissidia? Like, I don't know. It's just, eh. Octopath Traveler is not a timed exclusive. It's not a timed exclusive. That's an exclusive. That's not going anywhere. But still. Okay, Cold Summers actually said it for me. You said it for me, the word that I was looking for. Yeah, that's the word, the second word, what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. I won't say it, but you can go ahead and read what Cold_Summers said. That's the word that I was looking for. The second word in particular. That's what they do. So anyway. Quantum L says, OJ, you think Nintendo will release a demo for Smash on the Switch after E3? I don't think so. I think they're just going to release the game when it's ready to go. I don't think they're going to release like any type of demo or anything like that. So yeah. Chocolate Rampage says, PlayerEssence, man, I hope we get a new F-Zero on the Switch. It's been way too long. Yeah, I mean, I think a new F-Zero needs to come as well, but I think you guys have heard me say what I would like for F-Zero, you know, so I won't repeat it again. I'd like a, you know, open world kind of F-Zero racing game, like a Sleeping Dog style of game, you know, for F-Zero, but that's just my own personal opinion. L. Jink has a good comment here. She says, well, Square Enix's ambition is always met with PS consoles, and Xbox isn't a great platform for them. I kind of understand them, but that's not always the case. Well, I understand, but it's not like... Okay, well, you just said that's not always the case. It's not always the case. So, yeah, I mean, I see what you're saying, but my problem is like, you talk about, okay, like, their ambition. It's like, okay, well, how ambitious is Final Fantasy 12, the Zodiac Age? That can run on everything. Oh, but Sony system. You know, oh, how ambitious is Final Fantasy X-2, the remasters? Oh, any Switch versions? Oh, nope, Sony PC, that's it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I can see what you're saying, and yeah, you're right. Like Final Fantasy 15, all the bigger games, I get it. But then what about the other games? Like, okay, is there a reason why we can't get a Final Fantasy 6 remake on Nintendo platforms? Is there a reason why we can't get a Final Fantasy X-2? Is there a reason why we can't get some of their older IPs rebooted on the Wii U? Or, yeah, I know the system didn't sell as well, but is there a reason why, like, there's not some of that stuff? And like I said, it can still come. I can get it, but I understand, like, you're talking about the ambitious games, but then there's even stuff that's not ambitious. That's just thrown onto PlayStation systems and not thrown onto anything else. So that's just my opinion on there. So like I said, but I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Well, with the new games, I'll clarify. Yeah, exactly, with the new games. But even like I said, Final Fantasy 12 Zodiac Age. I mean, oh, you meant like new games, not ports. Okay, or new games are not remasters or remakes. But I think like Final Fantasy 12 the Zodiac Age, that's like a great remaster. That's like a new game for a lot of people. Like, not a lot of people bought that game originally on the PS2. That wasn't one of their best-selling Final Fantasy games. So, I mean, I think there's a lot of Switch fans that like to play Final Fantasy 12 the Zodiac Age, you know? But, hey, whatever. Octopath, you called it Octopod, but I think you meant Octopath. Yeah, Project Octopath. It does look amazing. It's been 14 years with no F-Zero. Half my life. Almost half, well, no. A little bit less than half my life, but, you know, right around there with no F-Zero. I know, we can't even get a local... Nintendo Examiner has a good thing. We can't even get a localized version of Secret of Mana. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the type of stuff that I'm talking about. It's like, we can't even get a localized version of Secret of Mana. Like, is it really that much of a burden, Square Enix, for you guys to localize Secret of Mana in a timely fashion? Is it really that bad? Is it really that bad? But then it's like, okay, here's PlayStation, you take everything! PlayStation, you get everything! It's like, is it really... See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm just a little bit annoyed. Just a little bit annoyed with it. So, whatever. Yeah, Sony and Square Enix through the years have helped each other buying stocks and things like that. It's not even like L Jink. It's not even like I'm frustrated to the point to where I'm going to like sit here and complain about it every single day or anything. It's just like I said, in my opinion, I don't think it's a good business move going forward. But you know, I'm not running their business. I don't know what's going on. They know more than I do, right? They know how much money Sony's giving them. You know, so my entire life with no F-Zero. Yeah, if you're younger, you've went a whole lifetime with no F-Zero. So. Well, Nintendo Examiner, they talked about the Secret of Mana remake. That one, I still want it on the Switch, but I mean their reasoning seemed somewhat okay. It was still BS, but I mean they said, well, you know, like we started making this game before the Switch was even there. You know, in terms of like our development studio, who we were working with, and like the budget that Square Enix gave them was they were given a shoestring budget. They were giving a top ramen budget. Like, they weren't eating good in the neighborhood when they were on lunch break. They were eating top ramen because they were given no money at all to make that game. And you can tell, like, when you play the game, you can tell that this is a very low quality remake. It's nowhere near the level of like a Final Fantasy 12 Zodiac Age. It's nowhere near the remake of that quality. It's a very low budget remake. Even for an anime style looking game, it's low budget. It's low budget. Too many loading screens. Too much stuff that probably shouldn't be happening in a modern game. Excuse me. So yeah, I mean, maybe it'll come someday, but Ace Tech HD says, do you think Square holds a grudge against Nintendo? It seems like they do. No, I don't think they hold a grudge. They're just not very smart when it comes to certain things. And just like I said earlier, they just didn't trust that Nintendo was going to actually make a system that was going to be successful starting out at the beginning. They were very apprehensive. I mean, they were going to support it, but they didn't think that it was going to be very good. So we're just going to have to wait. But I don't think they hold any grudge. Yeah. We did get Cloud and Smash Brothers on the Wii U, so you never know what my details. Exactly. I mean, I'm not trying to sit here and say that we're never going to get Final Fantasy. My issue is that, like, my issue, I guess, is maybe I'm a little kind of peeved just a little bit that there's not a Final Fantasy game, even like a remake being announced. I think that they should have had enough confidence in the Switch to where we can get a remake or at least get a localization of Secret of Mana, the collection. You know, I think that shouldn't be something that we have to beg for. That shouldn't be something that we have to sign petitions for. That shouldn't be something that we have to tweet for. We shouldn't have to tweet for a localization of a game that's already out on the Switch in Japan that they know people will want. Like, I don't think we have to, like, why? Like, that's a sign of disrespect, in my opinion. That's a sign of disrespect. But that's just me. Nissan makes the best ramen. Yeah. What's up, Donkey Kong? It's on like Donkey Kong. OJ, Ease 8, has the listings for the Day 1 Adventures Edition gone up yet? Yeah, they've went up. They've definitely went up, from what I understand, right? Like, the Day 1 Adventures Edition, that's the one that anybody gets. Let's check together, shall we? Okay, so they're not telling you that it's the Adventures Edition, but from what I understand, every version of the game is the Adventurers Edition. Like the Day 1 of it, it's not like two separate ones. Like the first print ones are going to be the Adventures Edition, unless I'm mistaken. Everybody gets the Day 1 edition. I don't think this is the final box art for everyone. So yeah. But yeah, I'm looking forward to Ease 8 Lacrimosa of Dana. Also, it looks like Shining Renaissance of Fate Refrain. They have a Draconic launch edition for the Nintendo Switch. That's up. You can get it for $39.99 if you have Amazon Prime or Best Buy Gamers Club. That'll be released on September 25th. So the summer is the year of RPGs. This is the year of RPGs for Nintendo Switch. We have Ease 8 Lacrimosa of Death. Well, we have Dark Souls in May. Well, heck, let's just even go back to April. So, no, February. Let's keep going back here. So, February, even January. January, Lost Sphere. February was Dragon Quest Builders. March, I don't think there was any RPGs in March. I don't think so. Maybe there was, but I can't think of it right now. April, we have South Park. May, we have Dark Souls. June, we have Ys 8 Lacrimosa of Dana. July, we have Project Octopath, or Octopath Traveler. August, I know there's something coming out in August, but then in September, we have Shining Renaissance. So, that's a lot of great RPGs. That is RPGs. Now, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I want to see. OJ, do you use Control Freaks? If so, for the Pro Controller, PS4 Control Freaks Fit. I have some Control Freaks stuff that they sent me, so I don't use it anymore. But I used to use it a bit, but it kept on falling off. Like whenever I would sometimes I would knock it off. So yeah. Shout outs to George. What's up, George? My boy Elite Ninja George here. How's it going, George? This list is fake. We haven't even been talking about the list, and everybody already knows it's fake. You don't got to come in here. You're not breaking any news with this, bro. Not breaking any news, Miles. That's not an RPG though. Labo. That's not an RPG though, is it? On the 27th, there's an RPG coming to the Switch. On the 27th of what? Of this month? Which month? This month, Will Bucka? Oh, Valkyria Chronicles 4. Isn't that an RPG? Yeah, Valkyria Chronicles 4. But that's going to be like October-ish or so, or something like that. Gun Gal 2 in April. Gun Gal 2, that's not an RPG either. But I can see what you guys are saying. You guys are just naming off some games here. Yo, let's go. My boy, T-Rexy. Hit this with that subscription. Thank you so much, T-Rexy. Do appreciate that. Brand new Ninja to the Village. Everyone in the chat, please welcome T-Rexy to the village. And you know what would be great? If we can get more subscribers, man. So I'm really happy whenever someone subscribes, because we talked about the whole YouTube thing and how YouTube's burying older channels. So I'm really appreciative to anybody who does subscribe. So I do appreciate that. You guys are amazing. You guys support the channel. You guys watch the videos. Things are going okay in the village. But man, it would be nice if we can grow like the way that we're supposed to be growing. Shout outs to, yo, another subscription. If there's people that are watching and you're not subscribed, please subscribe. This is the Elite Ninja Village of PlayerEssence. You're not going to get better content in terms of consistency and frequency of covering things than PlayerEssence, in my opinion. I do 3 videos a day, and I also have live streams every day where I do PE live, to where I answer you guys' questions every single day, interaction. So I think this is the best place in terms of content, interaction, the whole package. You know, we have everything. Like if you like to play games, we have those. You like to do live streams, we have those. You like to do, you know, gaming news shows, we have those. You like to do normal edited content, we have that. Top 5s, we have that. We don't have reviews, but I don't like reviews. I just like playing the game and saying, hey, is it worth it? Yeah, it's worth it. If it's not, you know, whatever. But shout outs, GameTube. My boy GameTube, hit this with that subscription. Thank you so much, GameTube. Welcome to the Elite Ninja Village of PlayerEssence. Everyone in the chat, please make T-Rexy and GameTube feel very, very welcome. Do appreciate you guys joining in. Yes, please sub everyone. Zemma Duvant, my boy Zemma Duvant, hit this with that $5 donation through Super Chat and says, RPGs you missed, Toho Genso, The Lost Child, okay, Labyrinth of Refrain, and God Wars. All NIS games. You're not kidding about the RPGs though. Yeah, also you missed one too, Fallen Legion, Rise to Glory. You also missed one as well, because I'm looking forward to that game. That's like a Valkyria profile style game, or Valkyrie profile style of game. So yeah, man, I'm looking forward to that game too from NIS. So yeah, a lot of good RPGs coming, a lot of good RPGs. Like the Switch is becoming the RPG system, man. It's becoming that. Excuse me. Thank you though for the $5 donation. I really do appreciate that, Zemma Duvant. Koei Tecmo has RPGs. Oh, okay. Are you talking about Atelier? Okay, yeah. So you have Atelier, and we also Attack on Titan 2 is kind of like an RPG, but not really. So yeah, you're talking about Atelier. That's what you're talking about. That is a review. I don't do formal reviews though. Like if you look on my channel, look up Pokken Tournament review, look up Wonderful 101 review, look up those reviews that I've done, and like you'll see what I'm talking about. Like, I don't do formal reviews. I even did a review on Tokyo Mirage Sessions. Look up Tokyo Mirage Sessions review. So back in the Wii U days, I used to do reviews pretty frequently. I reviewed Sonic Lost World. I reviewed Super Mario 3D World. Well, only in text for Super Mario 3D World. I didn't do a video review for that. But I did a lot of Wii U reviews. You know, I did a lot of those. What else did I reviewed New Super Mario Bros. U. I reviewed Runner 2, Bit Trip Runner. I reviewed a lot of games on the Wii U. So there you go. Pokken Tournament. I reviewed that game. I don't know if I said that, but yeah, Pokken Tournament. So good stuff there. Reviewed No More Heroes on the Wii. Yeah, man. So I guess Shin Megami Tensei 5 is 2019 the earliest. Yeah, it's looking like 2019, Jink. It's looking like 2019, dude. looking that way. The Atelier game comes out on Tuesday. Okay, so yeah, this Tuesday. I'll probably be getting a review code for that one too, so I probably already should have asked for a code so I could start playing it already, actually. Yikes, I need to ask my Koei Tecmo rep for that. I need to get some Attack on Titan 2 footage up on the channel too. Switch is making up for the lack of RPGs on the Wii U. Absolutely, Deadlock. It's not only making up for it, it's absolutely destroying it. The Wii U, just that, I really hated that. I really hate it. Miles Spano says, wish I had the money to donate. Would like to, though. Okay, here, Miles, you know what you can do? This would be a great way to make up for that, dude. If you go on my channel, first of all, turn off ad block, go on my channel, and watch like 4 or 5 of my videos that you have not seen, and just watch them through. You don't have to click on anything. You can click on something. If you think it's interesting, you can click on an ad, but I'm not telling you to click on stuff, okay? So I want to make that clear. So I don't get somebody crazy reporting me. Go watch 4 or 5 of my videos for this week, or all of my videos for this week that you have not seen. And that will be like a donation right there. So you can go do that, and I'm very happy. Very happy if you go do that. Very happy if you go do that. Grubby Canine hit us with a $5 donation through Super Chat and says, I didn't see your review for Attack on Titan 2. Should I pick it up on my Switch or Xbox? I didn't review Attack on Titan 2 for the Switch. I actually still need to put some coverage up. I've been behind like crazy because of all my equipment, and everything that's been breaking this week has been a technical nightmare for me. I would have showed you guys my mic that I got, but I bought a new mic for my camera. And this mic, it was a $50 lapel mic, the ones that you clip. $50 mic, okay? That's expensive for these little mics that you buy. And dude, the cord was like this long. I could have swore it said there was a longer cord in the description. It was a good mic, like it had good voice quality, but the cord was like this long. I couldn't do it to where I set up my camera and do my news essence like I usually do with the better camera shot, you know? So I just had like multiple buzzing sounds from my old mic. I had to redo shoots. My Streamlabs OBS was jacking up. That's what I used to record my PE news. So this week was just a technical nightmare. So I couldn't get more Attack on Titan footage up or Castle of Heart footage up. So I'm just behind like crazy. I'm behind. So should you buy it? There's been other people that have played it. If you like Attack on Titan, I definitely buy it. Like if you like the anime, buy the game. Buy it because you'll enjoy it. If you don't, then I don't know. If portable play is important to you, then buy it on Switch. If portable play is important to you. But somebody's making a lot of noise out there. Also, shout outs to Shinobu with the $5 donation. Says, yo, OJ, sorry for being late. Just finished playing some scout missions on Attack on Titan 2 with Julio Gomez, George, and Nightmoon. Music request, Octopath Traveler title screen theme. Absolutely. Okay, yeah, I gotta get in on that Attack on Titan with you guys, and I'll probably make a server for Attack on Titan as well. So I'll make a Discord server so you guys can voice chat too. So shout outs there, and I definitely need to get on that. I've been so busy. I've been like ridiculously busy. It's been really bad. Like this is the busiest that I've ever been in my life. Like I work 11, 12 hours a day on just stuff, you know, just random stuff. Although today was a little bit, Fridays I always take just a little bit easy on Fridays. Like I like to go to the gym and, you know, get everything ready for the streams and stuff. But I still edited today. I still worked for about 6 hours before this live stream that I'm doing right now. So I still had about 6 hour day before I started this live stream. So, okay. So let's see here. Octopath Traveler. Title screen music. Title theme. Okay. So let's go ahead and play this right here. Okay, it's pretty short. So it's go and play this here. I like this music. This music's good. I like this music. Let's replay it because like I didn't get it from the beginning. All right, let's replay it. Okay, there we go. All right, so thank you so much, Shinobu, Gabby, Grubby Canine, and Zemma Dumont. Thank you guys so much for the donations. Do appreciate that. Really do. Go straight to the Ninja War Fund. So we're looking at an HD60S next. So might be able to get it once I do some finances here, shift around some things, see if I have enough extra. Maybe we can get that at HD60S for the live streams and stuff. OJ, should I buy Attack on Titan? Only if you like the anime right now. That's all I can say. Only if you like the anime. Only if you like the anime right now. OJ, other than Open Galaxy to explore beyond Lilat system, what else would you like to see added to Star Fox 3 to move the franchise forward? Yeah, for Star Fox, man, for Star Fox, I really want to see, yeah, more of an open world-ish type of shooter. I'd like to see, like, you know, space dogfights, co-op online, to where you can go through. I like to see upgrades to where you can do mercenary missions, side quests, take on hard bosses, get the money, upgrade your ship. So I like to see a lot of things. I like to see them do a lot of different things. OJ, have you played Sea of Thieves yet? Clunker, LOL. I have not played Sea of Thieves, but I've tried to watch it. And by the way, is the music okay, guys? Is it too loud or is it too low? Let me know about the music. I've tried to play Sea of Thieves, or not play. I've tried to watch Sea of Thieves, but it's boring, man. It's boring. It's not fun to watch. It's just not my style of game. I can never think of any music. All good, man. Okay, Joseph, I still need to talk to you, man. Sorry, dude, I've just been really busy. We still need to talk about your channel and all that, but I mean, I'll answer some questions here if I can. Ask me some questions that you have and I'll answer them. OJ, do creators get paid the second I click on an ad, or do I need to interact with or purchase advertisements? No, not the second. We all get paid by our multimedia networks. Okay, the music is a tad loud. Okay. Well, the music's over, so it doesn't matter. So the music's loud, but the music's over, so. It's cranky. You guys gotta let me know sooner if the music's too loud. You guys gotta let me know soon. You guys gotta say, hey, the music's loud, OJ, because I can't tell from this thing right here, man. Anyway, the music's over though, so at least you guys got to enjoy the music for that 2 minutes. If you guys need me to repeat anything because the music was too loud, let me know. Let's see here. Let me read your question, Joseph. Okay, so in terms of ads and all that, I can't really talk about that because I don't want anybody to feel compelled to click on something. Just because I said, okay, well, this is what happened. So I'm not 100% sure. I do know some things, but I don't want to get my channel demonetized, get my channel like in trouble because I'm sitting here trying to encourage people to click on something or anything. So I'm not going to tell you exactly the specifics behind it. But I mean, I'll say that, like, as a consumer, if you're interested in something, you're free to do what you want to do on any video. I can't tell you one thing or another. So yeah, I mean, I think that's about as far as I'll take it. Because I really don't. I mean, I have seen people get demonetization stripped because they said, "Oh yeah, click on an ad or something like that," or "Hey, yeah, do this." Like, so I'm not gonna. I don't want to get into that realm too much. But if you have any other questions, let me know. Let me know. Jucifer, what's up, Jucifer? I'm just dropping in to say quick, to say what's up, OJ. To smash that like button. Thank you. I do appreciate that, Jucifer. Thank you so much. What are we at? 242 likes. If we can get to 250, that would be great, guys. So if we can hit that like button, let's get to 250. So that'd be great. Okay, yeah, Rich just got back to me, so I gotta type a message real quick. Okay, let's see here. OJ, Sunshade Shines is the best theme in Octopath. Okay, that's cool, man. No need to click on ads when you're on YouTube Red. Yeah, man. YouTube Red helps out everyone. It helps out me too. So if you have YouTube Red and you're watching my channel, that's awesome. That's awesome. It helps me out. I'll say that. If you have it. But I'm not telling people to get YouTube Red. You don't have to get YouTube Red. Let me just make sure I'm clear. Make sure I'm clear. Let's see here. It's a $40 game, the game Penny Princess, the Penny Punching Princess. Is that a $40 game? That seems expensive for that style game, but hey, maybe it has the content that's worth $40. I don't know. Yo! What's up? We haven't had one of these in a bit. Let's go. Everyone, focus. We are about to see the future. The infinite Tsukiyomi. The Mankakyu. Is coming. My boy, Jucifer, hitting us with that sponsor. He can see the future. And the future is PlayerEssence. Thank you so much. My boy hitting us with that Mankakyu Sharingan. Hitting us with that future. I do appreciate that. We are at, officially, that would be 74 sponsors. So we're 6 away. 6 away from the stinky cartridge lick. And what is that? 26? 26 away from the Nintendo Switch giveaway. So 26 away from the Nintendo Switch giveaway and 6 away from a stupid cartridge lick. So there you go. Thank you so much, Jucifer. Do appreciate that. But I am going to put some live stream maker real quick because this thing is too big on here. So there you go. Live stream maker, baby. Let's go. Jucifer89 hitting us with that sponsor. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Elite Ninja Village. If you want to get hooked up, PE Arena, hit me up on Twitter, dude. Let's get you set up for PE Arena. We're playing Splatoon and Doom, so it should be a lot of fun. Splatoon 2 and Doom 2016 for the Switch. So if you want to get in on that, hit me up on Twitter. Make sure you follow me. Let me know that it's you, and I'll give you a follow back so we can get you in on PE Arena for tomorrow. We're playing at tomorrow, noon, 12 p.m. PT, 3 p.m. Eastern Time. We're going to be playing for about 4 hours, 2 hours each. 2 hours of Splatoon 2, 2 hours of Doom. So we'll be going for about, 4 hours, so 12 to 4. Or 3 to 7 Eastern Time. Shout out to the new sponsor though. Thank you so much, dude. Appreciate that. Is a sponsor a Patreon or different? Yeah, sponsors on YouTube, they have access to all the emotes. And there's only one tier. There's a $5 tier. On Patreon, Patreon that's different. That's just the PE Ninja PE Patreon supporter. Pledge, whatever you want to call it. You get the same benefits though. They're the same across the board. I try to make it to where everyone can get in the action. Even though, like, let's say, like, if you don't have, like, say you don't have $5 a month, you know, to pay, you can do one on Patreon, and that can get you in on the action. Or if you want to do a little bit more, you can. There's a 5, there's a 10, there's some extra benefits based on each one that you pick. But yeah, they all across the board. Whether you're on Twitch, whether you're a Twitch Prime, whether you're a sponsor, whether you're a Patreon, it's except for the Patreons, or sorry, except for the Patreons that do $10 a month, they get some benefits, like they can come on the channel here and talk with me when it comes to certain shows. Like I've had people on that are tier 10, Jonin, tiers on there, the highest tier. So there's a couple extra benefits, but for the most part, everyone gets the same core stuff is intact throughout everything. So everyone gets a chance to play and get in on the action, all that good stuff. OJ, this doesn't hand out shout outs. Well, I don't. Let me see. OJ, will you be joining the Spawncast tomorrow? Yes, I'll be doing the Spawncast tomorrow. I will definitely be doing the Spawncast tomorrow. So yeah, okay, so NYC Majestic actually has a really good point here. Just so people know, you get Google Play Music for free with YouTube Red and vice versa. So yeah, there you go. There you go. So there is definitely that. Braden's IRL vlogs. Okay, well, let me look at your channel, Braden. I usually don't do shoutouts just for nothing, but I mean, I want to see your channel first, and if your channel is good, maybe I'll give you a proper shoutout. Are you a kid? You look like a kid. You look very young, Braden. So since you look very young, I'm not going to say anything because I don't want the YouTube police on me. Braden, you look super young, dude. Thank you for being on my channel, though. I do appreciate that. but I'm looking at, it looks like you're a new channel, so that's good. Do some more work, get some more, you know, looks like you got some smartphone stuff on here. You got some Nintendo Switch stuff. But I don't know what's going on with, I don't really know what's the direction or focus of your channel. You look like you do a lot of smartphone stuff, and things, so yeah, man, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna give you a proper shout out right now. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna end it right there with that. But thank you for watching, though, Braden. I do appreciate that. We need Buck Bumble too. What about now? It's time to rock with the biggity Buck Bumble. What about now? It's time to rock with the biggity Buck Bumble. Buck to the big. No, do we need a Buck Bumble too? We don't need a Buck Bumble too, but I think the world deserves a Buck Bumble too. Oh man, I just sang the theme song, so I know a lot about the Buck Bumble. Me and the Buck Bumble used to hang out all the time back in the day. All the time. What do you know about the Buck Bumble? What about now? It's time to rock with the. Oh man. So yeah, maybe we'll get Buck Bumble too. Maybe we will. Jeffrey Augustine says, OJ, were you surprised when somebody who's from the Bahamas is watching your videos? I have a number of people from the Bahamas watching my videos. I know there's been, over the years, I've had people from the Bahamas that watch my videos, or the Caribbean, Bahamas, things like that. So yeah, I'm not surprised. There's people all over the world. People all over the world. Any other questions? No, Buck Bumble, not Butt Bumble. Buck Bumble. Okay, y'all over here hating on my March 27th who you got. So on Twitter, I made a post about who you got, and maybe you guys can give me some help here, okay? I said, who you got? I said, Roseanne Reboot versus Far Cry 5. And I'm surprised that so many people were picking the Far Cry 5. I thought for sure, the Roseanne Reboot would win. I thought for sure that you guys would definitely go with the Roseanne Reboot. That's what I thought, at least. But apparently, that's not the case. Apparently, you guys like Far Cry 5 more than the Roseanne Reboot. You know, I'm going to be watching the Roseanne Reboot on March 27th. You know, that's what I'm going to be doing. Quantum L says, OJ, with the successful reception of Kirby Star Allies, do you think we'll get a full 3D Kirby on the Switch next time? It's possible that we get. It's always possible that we get a full 3D Kirby. It's always possible. Always possible. I've always wanted Knuckles in Smash Brothers because I'm a big Knuckles fan. I just hate Roseanne. I know I don't know why people thought it was so funny. I used to watch Roseanne back in the day, and I never thought it was that funny. I would watch it, but I never thought it was funny. But it's coming back. It was a really popular show. Those people made a lot of money back then because it was super popular. I was surprised that they're getting the whole cast back. Usually when the reboots come, because like this is like the age of reboots, right? Like if you watched all those shows like Full House, you watched how many reboots have we had so far? We've had a lot of reboots. I know there's more than just Full House. There's more old shows coming back. So Roseanne's coming back. Obviously Full House, it's Fuller House. What other reboots have came back, guys? I know some of you guys probably can let me know. There's been more like 90s sitcom reboots that have came back. Apparently The Office might be coming back soon. So, I mean, I've watched Fuller House, and Fuller House is interesting because I've always liked the middle child. What's her name? Stephanie? And then, I mean, I've been following her throughout the years, and when I saw her on Fuller House, I was like, wow, she definitely grew up more. But I mean, I've been following her because I've always liked her. I always thought she was like, I always liked her. I always thought she was cute. So to see her on Fuller House was pretty cool. It was really nice to see her on Fuller House. But I want a Family Matters reboot. Yeah, man, I want a Family Matters reboot too, dude. I want a Family Matters reboot so bad. I want one so bad. Family Matters was my show growing up, man. That was my show growing up. So yeah. How about a reboot? A reboot? Okay, yeah, reboot, man. Yeah, that show. Enzo and Bob. Let's go. I actually hated that show when I was a kid, though. Boy Meets World. Okay, yeah, Boy Meets World. That's kind of a reboot. You got Girl Meets World, but it has Topanga and everything. Topanga's still looking like Topanga. Topanga's still the 10 out of 10 Topanga that I've always known. So yeah. Corey in the House reboot. Corey in the House reboot. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Fresh Prince. The problem with Fresh Prince is that Uncle Phil passed away. So that's the main. They waited way too long to do it. Like, they should have did a Fresh Prince reboot like 5 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, they waited way too long, or 10 years ago to do a Fresh Prince reboot. You know, like they should have really done it a while ago, because Uncle Phil passed away. But God bless his soul, Uncle Phil, the late Uncle Phil, passed away. So unfortunate. Zach and Cody. I actually like Zach and Cody's Sweet Life. I think it's good. But Zach and Cody, they're doing other things right now. I mean, they're back in acting a little bit, but they got tired of acting because they were child actors, and they got tired of acting. They were like, one of them was working as just like a normal waiter, like a couple of years ago, or a few years ago. OJ, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I mean, but that's been rebooted a million times, though. Like, that's already been rebooted a million times. Okay, hold up. Did you say Sister Sister is coming back? You're lying. Are you lying? Yo, okay, Sister Sister. But if you bring Sister Sister back, then you have to bring, what's that show that had Tia and Tamara's brother? Smart Guy? You have to bring Smart Guy back. If you bring Sister Sister back, you got to bring Smart Guy back. So you got to have both of them back, because I like their whole family. Their whole family is really talented. Very, very great, good-looking people. That family, the two girls. The two girls and the kid, the boy. He's my age, though. He's not really a boy anymore. We're actually the same age. But you got to bring all of them back. He's been doing some acting here and there, but he's super rich, so it doesn't really matter, you know, whether he acts or not. He was a pretty good football player, too. The Sister Sister's brother, he played here in California. He played in Los Angeles. He was not bad. He's a tiny little dude. He was real skinny and tiny, but he was fast. He's a good little back. Good little running back in the day. Okay, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I know, I heard you. But Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles has been rebooted a million times already. All right, time to go to sleep. All right, take it easy. Take it easy. Okay, Ataki. Can you put it any more? Can you put it any more? Just went out there and said it, didn't you? You guys have any more questions? Let me know about some more questions. I'll be live streaming for about another 15 minutes or so. I'd like to go for about 3 hours on these. So, okay, it's okay, Ms. Johnson. Okay, you say it's coming? All right. I believe you on that one. Okay, so Sister, that's good. They did it because all of the people are still alive in Sister. You know, so that's good. Get it done now instead of later. Like, it's good to reboot Sister. And those two girls still look the same. They still look like they're super. I mean, not the same as like when they were like 12 or 13 when they started that show or whatever. But they still look super young. They don't look their age. They look like they're in their 20s. Both of them. So yeah, you can definitely do a Sister reboot. And the older lady, their mom, and the guy, they all look the same. So yeah, bring them all back. Go home, Roger. Oh, they definitely need to bring Roger back. Okay, yes, Rocko's Modern Life is definitely getting a reboot. Invader Zim is coming back. No, but Rocko's Modern Life is getting a reboot. That is 100% true. Okay, no, oh, you're saying no joke. Okay, yes, okay. So I didn't know about Invader Zim. I don't personally like Invader Zim too much, but I love Rocko's Modern Life. So I like the fact that Rocko's Modern Life is getting a reboot. I'm going to be watching that, like easily going to be watching that. That's going to be really dope. OJ, if you want to see the dark side of John Goodman from Roseanne, watch Cloverfield Lane. No, I'm good. I don't really like Roseanne, so why am I going to watch that? Home Improvement reboot on the Switch, the video game? Yeah, man. Well, yo, let's go. Get ready, guys. Hit that Mankiku. Let's go. It's coming. Wait for it. Sharingan, let's go. Let's go. My boy Party Man starting the party, hitting us with that sponsor. Thank you so much, Party Man. I do appreciate that. We are at 75 sponsors. At 80, we will get that cartridge lick. And I'll probably even throw in a $5 eShop card just because. So we will do a $5 eShop card and we'll also do a cartridge lick at 80 sponsors. So thank you so much. I do appreciate that, Party Man, hitting us with that sponsor. Everyone in the chat, welcome brand new Elite Ninja, my boy Party Man, to the Elite Ninja Village. Let's go. Jonin level. Man, really awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much, dude. Do appreciate that. Also, PE Arena Party Man, hit me up on Twitter if you want to get in on the action there as well. Shout outs. New sponsor hype. And a bowl of Nutter Butter. Did I say it? No, I said a bowl of Nutter Butter at 100 because I can't eat Nutter Butter. It's against my diet. So I can't eat Nutter Butter right now. So yeah. You said SpongeBob is a rip-off of Rocco? I don't think SpongeBob is a ripoff of Rocco. I think SpongeBob is a lot dumber than Rocco. Rocco is not smart, but Heifer is dumber than Rocco. So, and Spunky is a complete idiot. So, yeah, I'm not sure it is. Yeah, I mean, they're both good shows though. SpongeBob is awesome. SpongeBob is awesome. You said, can you stop shouting? No, I cannot stop shouting. This is my stream, so I'll shout when I want to. You turn down the volume if you have a problem with me shouting. So there you go. I'm hype whenever someone sponsors. Definitely hype. So there you go, my boy. Also, shout outs to hit us with that Katone. Hit us with that Jutsu. Thank you so much. Is it Mati? Mati06, thank you so much. Hit us with that follow, that Jutsu over there in the Fire Nation. Thank you so much, homie. Welcome to the village. Welcome to the village. OJ, you should make more noise. Absolutely. Shout as much as you want, OJ. Absolutely. I'll shout whenever I feel like it. Shout outs, Miss Velvet giving some love, giving some headbands in the chat. Thank you, Miss Velvet. All right, take it easy, Aiden. Be more than happy to Aiden, I see you a lot on Twitter putting up stuff, man. So shout outs. I think you started watching me from the Spawncast. So I appreciate you being in my live stream as well, dude. Thank you. And yes, I will see you on the Spawncast. All right, cool, Party Man. Thank you so much, dude. Do appreciate that. Appreciate that, man. Ren and Stimpy. Yeah, Ren and Stimpy was so funny because we always have to make sure that our parents didn't watch us watching Ren and Stimpy when we were kids. So yeah, Ren and Stimpy is not a kid show. I don't even know how it got approved, but man, it's good. It's nasty though, but it's good. Excuse me, it's really good. Yeah, Ren and Stimpy is definitely it's for, I would say, probably the real target audience for like Ren and Stimpy. It was marketed to kids. But the real audience of what probably somebody should watch it is maybe even like 15 or 16 years old or up. Like, I wouldn't even be comfortable with an 11 or 12-year-old watching Ren and Stimpy. I would think a 16 to 17-year-old would watch it because there's too much sexual innuendo. There's too much jokes about parts. There's too much just stuff in there. It's not a kid's show. But I swear to you not, guys, this was, if you ever watched Ren and Stimpy, for those who haven't seen it, go and watch most disgusting Ren and Stimpy clips or watch the most controversial Ren and Stimpy clips. Watch that, and this is what they used to say. Like I watched this stuff when I was like young. I'm talking 4 or 5 years old. I watched Ren and Stimpy. Should not be watching that stuff, but I watched it anyway. It was great. It was great. Like don't whiz on the electric fence, stuff like that. Like that stuff would never pass in today. Like never, ever, ever. Like they're talking about peeing on a fence on a game board. Like it was ridiculous. It was absolutely ridiculous. Shout outs to Joy got banned with the doll donation. Says, have a good night, OJ. See you in PE Arena. You guys will be doomed. All right, man. Take it easy, Joy. We'll see you tomorrow, dude. OJ, have you heard any more news on Platinum Games Grand Blue? No, the latest news is that was whatever on my channel. Please check out my channel. Watch the videos that I have. I've updated the latest news on there, so not much else. It's looking like a 2019 title, guys. It's looking like a 2019 title. OJ, you hyped for the Ready Player One movie? No. You idiot. Or is it Vidiot? You idiot. You idiot. Stupid. No good for nothing. You're so stupid. Dumb. Why would you ever do that? You stupid idiot. I hate you. Why? You. Stimpy just getting smacked. Just getting smacked. Just getting smacked. And the funniest thing is that every time he got smacked, he would change his facial expression. Like every time it was smacked, he'd have like a completely different facial expression. Like his face would be like rearranged or like like every time he gets smacked. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So good. So good. So good. Beavis and Butthead. But Beavis and Butthead was always a show not for kids, though. You know. Parents were warned against Beavis and Butthead. My parents, like, we were not allowed to watch, any of us. We were not allowed to watch Beavis and Butthead in my house. Like, we couldn't. Like, anytime it came on, my parents would make sure Beavis and Butthead was not being watched. Like, that was like the show that was in the like the Nick at Night, or not Nick at Night, but like the news. Like, make sure your kids aren't watching Beavis and Butthead. So I didn't watch Beavis and Butthead growing up because I was not allowed to watch Beavis and Butthead. So there you go. But like every now and then I'd sneak in a show, like there'd be nobody home, and I'd be like, and it'd show Beavis and Butthead, and I'd be like, oh man, Beavis and Butthead is on. Like, it's not like I liked it because I didn't understand lots of the jokes anyway, because I couldn't, and like the music it wasn't my type of music back then, so it was weird. But at the same time, yo, shout out to Mikhail Casanova. I thought you were already subscribed, but maybe it's an imposter Mikhail Casanova. Anyway, shout outs. Thank you so much, Mikhail Casanova. I do appreciate it. He is Mikhail Casanova who just subscribed. He is the one who got me this shiny Super Nintendo Classic, so I do appreciate that. And shout outs for subscribing, I guess, again, or maybe using a different account. I'm not sure. Maybe it unsubscribed you. I've been getting a lot of people who get unsubscribed, so maybe that's what happened. Maybe YouTube unsubscribed you, then you had to resubscribe. So shout outs, man. Thank you. King of the Hill reboot. King of the Hill never should have went off air. Although the girl who does Luann died. God bless her soul. Brittany Murphy, right? She did King of the Hill. That show should have never went off the air. King of the Hill should have never went off the air. The fact that King of the Hill started after Simpsons, and Simpsons is still on the air, and King of the Hill is not on the air, that's absolutely ridiculous, because King of the Hill is really, really good. And people, like, I don't know why King of the Hill is off the air. King of the Hill is so good. Like, it's so stupid. Like, why is it off the air? Like, that actually legitimately makes me mad that King of the Hill is off the air, because that show is freaking amazing. So that needs to come back ASAP. Manked Dems as well. Thank you so much. Welcome to the village. Do appreciate that. Everyone in the chat, please welcome brand new ninja Mikhail Casanova, or returning ninja Mikhail Casanova, and also is it Mankid Dems as well. Thank you guys so much. Welcome to the village. Quantum L says, OJ, do you think Mario Tennis Aces will survive with Smash coming so soon after its launch? We don't know when Smash is coming, and yeah, Mario Tennis will survive. Mario Tennis is coming in June. Smash Brothers is not going to be in June, so why are you singling out Mario Tennis? I don't understand. Like, why are you singling out Mario Tennis? Like, there's lots of games that Nintendo's going to be releasing. Is Project Octopath going to survive with Smash coming out so soon? I mean, like, Mario Tennis has his audience. Smash Brothers has his audience. There's no crossover. It'll be fine. So anyway, Futurama. I watched Futurama, and I think Futurama's a good show. But I mean, like, Futurama, I mean, it's good, but it wasn't my favorite. But yeah, I do like Futurama though. It's not a bad show. I realize that it's good. Tiny Toons. Tiny Toons Tiny Toons should come back because Tiny Toons was ahead of its time. Tiny Toons is actually really, 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 really good. And it was very ahead of its time. Go back and watch Tiny Toons and look at some of the jokes that people are making, and Tiny Toons made those jokes like 2 decades ago or whatever, or like a decade and a half ago. So Tiny Toons is really good, and it needs to come back. But yeah, it's very, very good. So yes, I would like to see Tiny Toons come back. But like I said, go back and watch the show. It's so ahead of its time. Like, it's actually kind of scary how ahead of its time it is, because the writers of that show really knew like what they were doing with children's slash teenagers comedy without going too far into the adult comedy area. Well, without going too far into it, but then again, not delving to where it's like babies, like to where it's like, okay, yeah, that joke was lame, because the Tiny Toons was little kids didn't like Tiny Toons. It was a little bit older kids that like Tiny Toons, you know? It's not like a show for like 3-year-olds. Like I tried to show my daughter Tiny Toons and she doesn't like it. You know what I'm saying? But I think that maybe when she's a little bit older, you can appreciate the jokes in Tiny Toons, because it's really more of like maybe like a 9, 10, 11-year-old type of show. So Tiny Toons should definitely come back. Tiny Toons should definitely come back. Sabbath with the $2 donation through Super Chat says, did you see my previous donation about other RPGs? Yes, I did. Wait, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. My boy Jucifer sponsored them. Party Man sponsored, and it got sandwiched in between there. Terribly sorry about that. Okay, so Sabbath, you don't have to donate again. I'm terribly sorry about that. I would have maybe seen it in the comment section here. So Sabbath with another $5 donation and says, more RPGs, Wasteland 2, Cosmic Star Heroine, Pixel Noir, Children of Morta, Pillars of Eternity 2, Titan's Quest, and Moonlighter. Absolutely a lot of RPGs coming. So I'm terribly sorry, Sabbath, Elite Ninja Sabbath, about not seeing your donation there. Terribly sorry about that. We just had 2 sponsors in a row, kind of sandwiched somewhat in between there. Your boy was kind of freaking out a little bit. So terribly sorry about that. Thank you for the $5 donation again, and thank you for the $2 donation as well. So thank you so much, dude. All right, take it easy, Velvet. You take it off? All right, Velvet, take it easy. We've got about another 5 minutes or so, guys. So we hit that 3-hour mark. So I like to make these about 3 hours long. So let me see if I can get some more. Animaniacs reboot, Freakazoid reboot. Animaniacs is coming back. So that's confirmed, Andre Wayne. Animaniacs is confirmed. So if Animaniacs is confirmed, then Freakazoid and all the shows that were in Animaniacs have to be confirmed as well. Now, Freakazoid, that had its own separate show, right? Or was it always within Animaniacs? I'm pretty sure it was within Animaniacs and it had its own separate show, but I would say that Freakazoid has to come back somehow. But Freakazoid is another one of those really, really good shows that you guys need to all go watch. If you haven't seen Freakazoid, if you haven't seen Animaniacs, that's another Tiny Toons style show ahead of its time. Very good jokes. All of them are still relevant today, with the exception of some stuff that they made like with certain politicians or things like that at the time. But you would know who they're talking about, whether it's like Bill Clinton or whether it's like, you know, any of the politicians or stuff that they would make fun of, or not make fun of, but poke fun at in certain things, because they'd had celebrities on there. Steven Spielberg is still relevant. There's still stuff that they had on there. So Animaniacs is definitely getting rebooted. That is 100%. So I'm looking forward to seeing Freakazoid and Animaniacs as well. So yeah. Good stuff there. Good stuff there. Is this a Cartoon Talk live stream? It's not a Cartoon Talk live stream, but it always gets to that towards the end of the live stream. People will mention cartoons, then I'll have to say something, because I'm a big cartoon fan, like old school cartoon fan. Like I can watch Boomerang all day with the old cartoons. And I can watch the old cartoons all day. You put Hey Arnold in front of me, your boy's not going anywhere. I'm gonna watch every single episode. So shout outs there. What's up, Velvet? Anyway, you guys can ask me any question that you want. So, I mean, I'll answer cartoon questions. I'll answer video game questions too. So, Kablam reboot. I like Kablam. I think Kablam's good. I think Kablam's a little shallow though. A lot of the shows were kind of stupid, and not really that great within Kablam. I mean, not a lot, but there wasn't a lot of hits within like what Scuba Steve. I think Scuba Steve was the only real hit out of that, right? Like Kablam, like the most entertaining part to me was the two hosts of the show in Kablam. The rest of the shows were kind of just like okay, but like the small skits. I think like the best part of it to me were the two hosts. So if they were to bring back Kablam, I mean, it would be maybe, but then again, like they would have to center it around, like change it. They'd have to improve the mini skits in Kablam. But I did like Kablam as a kid growing up. I did like, was it Sniz or Sniz and Fondue or whatever, those two guys? I mean, that was okay. Did you see Crayon Shin Clan? I did not see that. I don't know what that is. Halo 2 for Switch? Okay. The World Needs Dr. Snuggles reboot. I don't even know what a Dr. Snuggles is. OJ, what do you think of DuckTales reboot? I mean, it would be okay. DuckTales wasn't my favorite. Disney stuff was not my favorite compared to other stuff. I mean, I do like Disney stuff, don't get me wrong, but I liked Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon way more than Disney. Disney was not as good, in my opinion, as Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon growing up. Hey Arnold, that show's awesome. That show is awesome. It's still really good today. The Simpsons might get a reboot because Disney is going to deal. Okay, well, Simpsons has just been going on forever, so. So you said Freakazoid might not get a reboot? Well, Freakazoid is within Animaniacs. Freakazoid was part of Animaniacs. So, I mean, I would think that it would get rebooted with it, right? He'd have to make it at least a guest appearance. Who has Mega Man NT Warriors? I don't know what that is. Nickelodeon was the best back then. I miss it. Yeah, it's kind of trash now. Thoughts on Atari VCS? Have you made on it, or have you made on it already, or made a video on it? Can't remember. Jucifer Morgan. Okay, yeah, I haven't made a video on it just because all they did was change the name. They didn't really announce many more details. I saw like RGT's video. I saw Dreamcast guy's video, and I don't really know. I like their videos. I like them. I shared them or whatever. Or I know I like them. I watched them, but I don't really know what they're. I don't really understand why they're so mad about just like a name change. That's the only thing I don't understand. I mean, like, maybe once we get some more games, maybe once we get some more official information, then I can give an accurate my thoughts on it. But until then, I'm not going to go out of a limb and, you know, say certain things about the Atari VCS until we see the games and until we see the specs, until we see more about it. But it seems like there was a lot of anger about them just simply announcing the name. That's what it seemed like to me when I was watching the videos. It just seemed like a lot of they were upset for some reason. Especially RGT, man. RGT was popping off. It was entertaining. Don't get me wrong. It was a very entertaining video and I liked it. But it just seemed a bit premature, maybe. I mean, I don't know. They've been very skeptical about the Atari VCS or the Atari box, you know, since it's been launched. And they're more retro channels than I am, and I'm not. So, I mean, we'll see what happens. So yeah, man. Yoshi confirmed in ARC. Yeah, man. Disney's not going to buy Sony. Although they could probably get Sony for the best price that they'll ever get them, would be now. But we'll have to wait and see. Those Who Hunt Elves? I don't know what that is. Oh yeah. DDub64, shout out to DDub, and he says, you're still watching Daria, Rocco, Streaming Doug, and Hey Arnold. Doug is very good. Doug is good because the cool thing about Doug is Doug, I kind of grew up with Doug, and it's funny because there's so many situations that I think the earlier cartoons did a really good job of, if you were the same age of the, like, let's say it was a more realistic cartoon. We're not talking like Rocko's Modern Life and all that, but like cartoons that actually had kids in there or, you know, young adults in there. They did a really good job of putting you in situations that you had when you were that age. When I watch cartoons of today, the kids aren't in these situations that they're talking about because they don't like to talk about those situations, uncomfortable or whatever it was. But Doug put you, like, the thoughts that he wrote down in his journal, humiliation, being embarrassed, dates, all of that stuff was what you thought of when you were in 6th grade, or the stuff that you were thinking of, or stuff that was apparent. And they did such a good job of capturing stuff that would happen to people all the time in those, but they made it entertaining. And that was the best thing about Hey Arnold and Doug, is that those shows really did do that. Like, they put you in those situations. You felt like those kids, like, hey, I know that kid that's in that show. That kid is this person. That kid is this person. So they did a really good job with that. Today's cartoons don't do that. Today's cartoons they're idiots. The people who make today's cartoons, I don't think they actually make any situations to where kids are actually in today. You know, they're so dumb today. So, I mean, not kids. Kids are smarter today than they were before because they have modern technology on their side. But I'm just saying, like, the situations that, like, the people who are making the cartoons are so scared to put situations that kids would deal with in cartoons because of parents these days that they don't do it. So, I don't know. But that's just my opinion. Which tweet are you talking about? I get tons of tweets. Okay, Party Man. All right, yeah. So I followed you, Party Man. I'll be adding you in. Send me your friend code. I just followed you, so you can send me a DM. Send me your friend code, and I'll get you added into to PE Arena. Bring back every old cartoon. Yeah, man. Yeah, definitely. Hey, OJ, cat and dog, or I think you meant cat dog. Cat dog and cow and chicken were my top 2 growing up. Yeah, those were both really good. I watched cow and chicken. I don't like cat dog. I watched it, but I really don't like cat dog. Cow and chicken I do like, but I think that cow and chicken is like a more tame back Ren and Stimpy. But it's still good. I think cow and chicken is a lot better than cat dog. That's just my opinion, though. We need a Flintstones reboot. Flintstones went for a really long time. I think it would be hard to reboot it, but I mean, you could reboot Flintstones. If you're gonna reboot Flintstones, you might as well reboot Jetsons while you're at it too, you know. Powerpuff Girls reboot is bad. Yeah, it's not. I don't know if it's bad. It's just not great. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not great. It's not as good as the original, but it's not horrible. But Powerpuff Girls wasn't. I mean, Powerpuff Girls was good, but it wasn't a top tier in my opinion. It was like a B tier. Powerpuff Girls was a B tier show. It was good. Don't get me wrong. I like Powerpuff Girls. Actually, it's one of my favorite shows. One of my not one of my favorites, but it's still one of my upper echelon shows. But it was never that. It was never a top tier show to begin with. It was a B-ish tier show, in my opinion. But the Powerpuff Girls reboot is not as good as the original. But it's still really good though. I think the original Powerpuff Girls is really good. It's funny too. They got some sneaky jokes in there too. They got some sneaky jokes. Sneaky jokes. The last decent kids cartoon, in my opinion, was Fairly Odd Parents. Which one came out first? Fairly Odd Parents was after. Was that after SpongeBob? Because I actually like SpongeBob, but SpongeBob was actually like that was like 99, 2000, right? SpongeBob, like that was like super early 2000s. SpongeBob was so. Loud House? I have no idea what Loud House is. Code Lyoko? I'm not big on Code Lyoko, but I do love Kids Next. Are you talking about Kids Next Door? Codename Kids Next Door? I do like Codename Kids Next Door. That was good. That was good. Okay, Dexter's Laboratory is top tier, S tier, GOAT. Dexter's Lab is nearly the GOAT. Dexter's Lab is probably my favorite from my cartoons is Dexter's Lab. Dexter's Lab is a top tier, not the ending seasons of Dexter's Lab, the first few seasons of Dexter's Lab. Not when they rebooted it kind of and it made it look all weird. I'm not that. But the beginning ones, Dexter's Lab is a super, super top tier. We're talking nearly Bayonetta level here, okay? We're talking Bayonetta, we're talking Sheik, we're talking Zero Suit Samus, we're talking Rosalina, you know what I'm saying? We're talking Smash Brothers tiers here. We're talking Dexter's Lab is definitely a S tier. It's or A tier. Oh, S tier. No, it's the best. It's a S tier. It's definitely S tier show. That show is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. So good. so good. So good. Kim Possible? I can't mention Kim Possible and Dexter's Lab in the same sentence. That gets you a slap from the cartoon gods. I can't do it. Can't do it. But I mean, Kim Possible was. I tried to like Kim Possible, but I just don't like Kim Possible. Pee-wee's Playhouse. Pee-wee's Playhouse was not very good in my opinion, but I understand why people watched it. But I don't like Pee-wee's Playhouse. Wacky Races was the thing that you watched when something better wasn't on. Johnny Bravo is S tier. Johnny Bravo is it's a little bit under Dexter's Lab because there were some episodes that were just like kind of dragged on a bit, and were just like it's like Johnny doing the same thing. Sometimes it was one-dimensional, the shows. Dexter's Lab, since he had a big lab where anything could happen in that lab, there was more variety in the show, right? Johnny Bravo was like, I'm gonna go and talk to this girl, yeah, baby. You know, it's just like, it was kind of like the same thing every time, you know, whereas Dexter's Lab, it was a bit different because you had Dee Dee, you had the mom. The mom and the dad were much more entertaining than anybody on Johnny Bravo. Like, the mom and the dad, you had Dee Dee, like, the whole family was entertaining. Whereas Johnny Bravo, the problem with Johnny Bravo, where I don't put it in S tier, is that the only super interesting character was Johnny. I mean, yeah, you had the little girl, but then she grew up, and then that was weird. And then you had the kid, the nerd, but that nerd wasn't funny enough in my opinion. So Johnny was really the star of the show, and then all the girls that he would meet up with for the most part were shallow or just rejected him on the spot. You know, so Johnny really had to carry the show, you know, and whereas Dexter's Lab, Dexter, there were some episodes where Dexter wasn't even in the episode, or he was barely in it, yet the episode was really good. If you have an episode without Johnny, Johnny Bravo falls apart. Whereas there were multiple episodes without Dexter, yet the other characters were good enough to carry it. And I know I'm analyzing this way too much, but this is the type of stuff that I did when I was a kid, okay? I've seen every single episode from each of these franchises multiple times, so I mean, I love these two. So I would put Johnny Bravo a clear gray level below, so I'm going to put that as an A tier, not an S. Like an A, B to A tier, somewhere in that range. Tom and Jerry. Okay, see, here's the thing, guys. I'm not comparing Tom and Jerry, old school cartoons. Those are in a separate bracket. We got to separate those two. You can't put Tom and Jerry, you can't put the old school Bugs Bunny in the same tier as the new school cartoon Nicktoons. That's not fair to the newer cartoons. So we got to separate the two. But yes, Tom and Jerry would probably be, for me, an A tier, somewhere in there. I don't think it's an S tier. I think it's an A tier. I would say that Bugs Bunny is an S tier. In terms of the older cartoons, but Tom and Jerry is very good though. Obviously, it's very good. Looney Tunes is a whole separate thing. It's not fair to compare Looney Tunes to the new ones because those are too much classics. Those are too old, you know. So it's not fair. Johnny Quest. Yeah, I never liked Johnny Quest too much. Then they rebooted Johnny Quest, and I didn't like that one either. Take it easy, Guido. Take it easy. Yeah, Dexter's Lab is amazing. It is amazing. Yeah. Batman Beyond. I'm going to put Batman Beyond in a C tier. I think Batman Beyond is good, but I don't think Batman Beyond is better than the original Batman series that they had on Cartoon Network. So I'm going to go ahead and put that. I'm going to put the original Batman in a B tier and Batman Beyond in a C tier, actually. But that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. Thundercats. I hated Thundercats. Lionel! Like, I really didn't like Thundercats. I really didn't like Thundercats at all. I just disliked it. It felt slow. It felt boring. They were all wearing dun-dun-duns in there. Like, I did not like Thundercats as a kid. I just didn't like it. It felt to me like slow garbage anime. Because Thundercats, I mean, that was an old show, right? But it would play on Cartoon Network during like the new shows, you know? And like it was somewhere around the time of like, you know, like Gundam Wing and all that. It's like, if you're watching Japanese anime, you know what I'm saying? Like Gundam Wing and Dragon Ball Z and all these other shows that were coming out that I got to watch. Because like Dragon Ball Z, before it got super popular, it was actually playing like in the early 90s, Dragon Ball Z was. But it would come on something like the Telemundo. It would come on these weird channels like at really crazy times, you know, like to catch Dragon Ball Z. So I would wait and I would watch. I remember like watching Dragon Ball Z before it got popular, before it got Cartoon Network and all that. And I remember like seriously like waiting till like 3 a.m. sometimes on like Saturdays to watch Dragon Ball Z like in 1993, 1994. So before it blew up, okay? On these weird networks and these weird television packages sometimes that my mom would get, that we would have. And I remember watching Dragon Ball Z back then, you know, so that was what I was kind of comparing it to. Even though I didn't know, I was kind of comparing it to that. And like Thundercats was just trash in my opinion. Now that's just my opinion. I know people love Thundercats, but I've never liked Thundercats. I don't like it. I do like Samurai Pizza Cats, but I do realize that Samurai Pizza Cats is a stupid show. But I did watch that show when I was a kid, but I think Samurai Pizza Cats is like a S tier. It's not something that I'm gonna be like, oh, Samurai Pizza Cats, you know. But I did watch it, and I did enjoy it for what it was, which was Pizza Cats. Batman. Can I play the Batman theme opening? Shout outs to the $2 donation from Grubby K9. And I don't know which Batman theme that you're talking about. Certain Batman music is copyrighted, so I can't play Batman music that is copyrighted. If you have a video game, from Batman that you want me to play, then I can do that. But I cannot play like the official Batman theme or anything like that. Unfortunately, I can only play video game music that's not copyrighted. Because Especially for movie companies and like Sony and things like that, people who own soundtracks, not only will they claim your video, they will take down or block your video and potentially even levy a strike. So I have to be very careful with licensed themes and things like that. So if you have something different, I can definitely play something different for you. Or if you have a video game, like Batman from like a video game from in there, so yeah. If you have something else, Grubby Canine, I can definitely do that for you. Paper Mario and Smash. The Gummy Bears. I never liked the Gummy Bears. Darkwing Duck. Okay, I thought Darkwing Duck was good. Tailspin. Thought Tailspin was good too. I'll put those all in. Darkwing Duck and Tailspin. C plus to B tier, somewhere in there, in my opinion. Digimon. Yu-Gi-Oh! Never really got into. Digimon. Never really got into. Project Zeta. Never really got into. Space Coast got into, but thought was lame, kind of. Captain Planet. Yeah, I didn't really like Captain Planet. Pink Panther, like Pink Panther. SWAT Cats, love SWAT Cats. Samurai X, thought was okay. So the last three I do like. SWAT Cats is a C to B tier. Pink Panther, that's old school. You can't separate. You can't put it in the same one. But if I'm gonna put it in the old school bracket, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a B tier, B plus. Samurai X, it's in the new school tier, and I'd give it like. It's like a C to B tier, somewhere in that range, Samurai X, but yeah. Like I said, I've got to be careful if it's Batman from the game. If it's the same one from the game and not an original tune, it's going to be. I've got to be careful. It can be easily be claimed, and the video can be taken down, or I can be levied a strike. So okay, Soul Calibur 2 opening theme from Siegfried. Okay, I can definitely do that. 100% do that. Absolutely. Sorry about that first one, dude. All right, here we go. Is it called? It's not called Raise Thy Sword, is it? Because I'm not seeing. Hold up here. I'm getting the same thing here. It's called a Raise Thy Sword, right? I think that it's called a Raise Thy Sword. Or, no, that's Soul Calibur 3. Okay, let's see if this is it. If it's not this one, let me know. I'm not sure if it's this one, because it's not coming up clear, unless you want to... OJ, what are your favorite old school anime shows from the 90s? Let me know, like Dragon Ball Z, Gundam Wing, Tenchi Muyo, Rurouni Kenshin, all those shows. Gargoyles, I like Gargoyles. I thought it was okay. I think Gargoyles, that was Disney. Once again, I wasn't big on Disney cartoons when I was a kid. Quantum L says, OJ, with such a successful first year for the Switch, as you highlighted in your video, do you think we'll see new IPs from Nintendo with the Switch? Yeah, I think so. I think we're definitely going to get some new IPs. And let me know how the music is, guys. Is it too loud, too low? Let me know what it is. Barefoot Waifu with the best name in the world. Detective PE. Let's go. Perfect? Okay. Little low. Alright, I turned it up a bit. Alright, take it easy, Zach. Okay, so we are well over 3 hours. We're into 3 hours and 18 minutes, guys. So we're going to let this music play out, and then we'll go ahead and wrap it up. We got about another 2 minutes, so if you guys have more questions, let me know, and then we'll wrap this stream up with everything. So... This is Soul Calibur 5, so this is not even anywhere near what this person wanted. I'm terribly sorry, Grubby Cannon. But I couldn't find exactly what you were looking for. Inspector Gadget. Inspector Gadget is a stupid show. But at the same time, I think Inspector Gadget, which already got a reboot, by the way. There's an Inspector Gadget reboot that's on Netflix, and it's not very good. It's okay. It's not horrible, but it's not great. And it's not a car. It's like CG-ish. Inspector Gadget, the original Inspector Gadget, it's really dumb. Like, he's really stupid. But in the reboot, he's even dumber than he was in the beginning. So I'm gonna give Inspector Gadget, I'm gonna give it a C tier. And I'm giving it a C tier because it has a great theme song. Outside of that C tier, I would probably give it a D. It's entertaining to watch. It's not horrible, but he's just too dumb for my own liking. And it's not like it's funny. The show isn't super funny. It's cheesy because it's super old. So it's not like it's just like he's just an idiot. So I don't mind like shows having idiots as protagonists, but my problem is that it's not a funny show. It's not like super funny. It's like, oh, like you're not gonna laugh like Ren and Stimpy. You're not gonna laugh like other shows where there's idiots as main characters. SpongeBob is an idiot. Patrick is an idiot, but you're not gonna laugh like, and like there's nothing meme worthy from Inspector Gadget. So I watched Inspector Gadget. I watched a lot of Inspector Gadget, but I don't think it's that great of a show. I think that it was just there, you know? It was just there, so yeah. The Ace Ventura cartoon, I watched that Ace Ventura cartoon and I never thought it was very good. I never thought it was very good at all. Did you see Power Rangers? Yes, I like the original Power Rangers. I like the original Power Rangers. OJ, what will be Nintendo's big holiday game this year? It can be a variety of things. It could be Smash, it can be Fire Emblem, it could be Pokemon, it could be Metroid, or it could be all of them. It could be all of them. OJ, Super Mario Bros. Show should get a reboot. One of the guys passed away that did the show, so I don't know if we'll see that, and I don't know if Nintendo wants to go in that direction, but yeah, maybe. Dr. Claw. That was the best thing about that show was Dr. Claw. Did you play the original World Ends With You? Yes, I played the original World Ends With You. I played it on the DS. Yeah, I was going to get Ni no Kuni too, but I couldn't because they told me that they'd get me a review copy, so waiting for it. There's no Mario movie updates. No Mario movie updates. No Mario movie. But anyway, that was the last of it, guys. We went for about a good 3 hours and 22 minutes. Almost 3 hours and 30 minutes for PlayerEssence Cross Nintendo. That was a ton of fun. The time went by quick. I am going to relax, lie down, maybe play a little bit of Xenoblade tonight. Not really sure. Get ready for PE Arena tomorrow. Remember, guys, be up tomorrow, 12 o'clock p.m. PT, 3 p.m. Eastern. And even if you're not participating in PE Arena, please come out to the show, support it. Like, if you just want to watch, let people know about it, tweet it, like the stream, just so we can get more people watching the gameplay. Because it's a lot of fun. So even if you can't play, please go out there and support. It's fun. There's some great players that we always have playing. There's some really skilled players in all the different ones. So look forward to that PE Arena, 12 o'clock noon. So that should be a lot of fun. 3 p.m. Eastern time. So yeah, look forward to that, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to everyone who donated. We had a ton of donations today, guys. So many donations today. We had so many new sponsors today. Thank you guys so much. I do appreciate that. I really do appreciate everything. And we will definitely see you guys for the next video. Peace out.